I never see Kendrick live, I'm okay with that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You're wildin'. Kendrick live is an experience, bro. Not only that, but that nigga's nice, bro. And when he does those songs,
here's the thing though. When I say that, it's not because like I'm not a fan, because I don't think it would be dope. It's just more so like I'm not the biggest concert person to begin with.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm gonna go, I really want to go. Like it's like on some like fandom type shit. Like, I can't believe this person's really in front of me.
Do you care to go to Playboi Carti concert again over going to Kendrick Lamar concert if you had the chance?
That one I think is a little different because like just the energy. I feel like it's really just.
Bro, you 24. You too old for that.
I'm not too old. I'm not gonna be in it. I'm not gonna be in it. I'm not gonna be in the mosh pit.
You are.
I am going to the one in February.
You are a little old, bro.
No bullshit. It's gonna be you and 17-year-old white boys.
Yeah, bro.
That's not true.
Dog.
Bro, when I was just at the...
Who's opening?
Everyone on the label.
Yeah.
Nigga, they're my age.
Yeah.
Our age, nigga.
Their fans aren't.
Their fans aren't.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm not gonna be...
We are no longer the demographic that they're chasing.
Where you gonna be?
Fucking...
Where's the concert?
TD. I'm hip. That shit surprises me. There's no way they're selling that shit out.
Nigga,
that's just the label paying for that shit.
I'm about to fucking... I gotta be out of town that week, nigga.
What would you call that shit? Like
that is crazy.
You gonna see more white
that nigga
folks
jump from the Palladium to
TD
Garden, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
You gonna see more white people over there than the Celtics in the Celtics game. It's gonna be bad, bro.
I haven't seen Kanye in person. I think I still want to do that if there's a chance to.
I just hope he's in his right mind, bro.
Kanye shit's be ass.
No, if
like recently,
I would have wished I was.
What is the most recent tour?
Yeezus.
He hasn't done a tour.
Not a tour, but the live shows though.
That's different.
The Donda 2 shit, that shit was ass.
That's different.
It wasn't ass. It was actually good. It was just a major inconvenience because of the amount of time you had to wait. But if it started on time and finished on time,
what are you talking about? We watched that nigga Fabio Foreign's fucking mic fuck up.
No, that was Donda 2.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, I'm talking about the regular Donda. The regular Donda rollout was hard.
I heard.
Other than the
but he wasn't even performing at those though. It was basically just playing the album.
There's like a listening party. It's a big ass listening party.
And then he did the shit with Drake, and that shit was kind of chips. It looked cool.
It did look cool.
But like set wise, it was like
no. Yeah. It was not chips because of Kanye. Kanye ran through that nigga's catalog, bro, and killed it.
He was out of breath the whole time.
He did.
That was a moment, though.
But it's probably because he couldn't breathe. And
that shit was free, bro. It was free. It was streamed well, good quality. You don't see that often.
And Larry Hoover's not free though. Niggas be doing shit
That's
for
what
no
it was
reason.
I feel you, bro.
Yo, what did Drake have? Free demand him.
No, it didn't.
He did on the back.
It said that?
It dead said that.
I didn't remember saying that. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, bro. Niggas
even Drake though, like, I'll be okay if I don't ever see Drake live.
You're bugging about the Kendrick shit though.
Yeah, the Kendrick shit was wild. I can understand all the rest of them,
but that type of disrespect makes me really think back. Like a year and some change later, did Mr. Morale actually age well?
I'm not trying to disrespect him
because the internet. I feel like the internet does not considers that a boring album. From what I see,
but that's not on him, bro. That's just people.
For sure,
that's on people, bro.
Because we got great things to say about it.
Fuck it up.
Every week something happens and people are just ready to be on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I don't blame that on Kendrick. I think Kendrick's project was really dope. I think it was very vulnerable. I think it showed a lot of growth. It's like, bro, it's everything you would want out of an artist.
It wasn't the best album that he ever made, I don't think, but this shit was fire though. And on top of that, nigga, the shit that nigga was talking about on there, bro.
Real shit.
Like, that's some exactly.
And you're not gonna get that from any artist, especially when he knows the platform that he has to still speak on the things he did. I respect that. So even if it's not something that you're always going back to, who cares? It's still very impactful.
It was good. This nigga Kendrick is nice. And now he's doing like that and Baby Keem's album really like launched the Hillbillies into where it's at now. And,
I don't like that. I don't like that direction. I'm not gonna.
Nigga, that shit's hard.
It just don't sound good, bro.
So we're probably gonna get that from them soon.
It just don't sound good.
Probably gonna get a collab from them soon.
That's why
they're about to drop. They're headlining Flog now.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That shit about to be tough, nigga.
I might go to that tour. I might.
Right, yeah.
I might go to that tour.
If it's him and Baby Keem, just like an event.
No, yeah. But if they're gonna drop a project, they probably go on tour.
I don't need that, bro. I know that's where it's headed, but I'm cool on that, bro. That nigga
gonna fuck up.
Maybe I'm saying that because
Baby Keem.
That's just hard. I don't know.
Baby Keem is to what Kendrick. I mean, it's to Kendrick what Lil Yachty is to Drake.
Stop. Don't disrespect Baby Keem like that.
No.
Don't disrespect Baby Keem like that.
In similar ways, bro.
Not
in
at
similar
all.
ways.
No.
Yeah, one's more unconventional. One's like the more embraced by the mainstream. Like
one's unconventional. That's family.
I would say Baby Keem's very.
I was gonna say that nigga's literally his
family,
nephew.
nigga. Like that's the dream, nigga.
His cousin, something, nigga.
Like, bro, imagine it's like, yo, my little cousin is lit too, and I could do this music shit with him. What,
bro? Baby Keem is nice, bro.
Sometimes.
Nigga, that's more than I can say about Yachty, bro. Yachty don't talk about shit, bro. I'm tired of that nigga. No bullshit. Like, I've been fucking with him. Like I said, bro.
I'm tired of that.
Nah, bro. I fuck with him, bro. But like, Yachty don't say shit, bro. That nigga be talking about nonsense, bro. I'm sick of it, bro. No bullshit.
Sound better than what he used to sound like.
Yeah,
his rebrand is definitely
he's a better rapper than he was before. But the nigga's
artist,
to me,
I would say.
Yeah, he's a better artist. But nah, I'm not even going that far,
because he was a joke.
bro.
He was the like
nigga, that last
the
album was
meme rap
chips,
shit. I mean, I don't feel about that album.
That shit was chips. I don't care what nobody says, bro. That nigga is not a fucking bro.
I think
just because a nigga changed his sound don't mean it's good. That shit was chips.
How he was able to capitalize that moment though and spin it though to make people respect his catalog in a
I'm
way.
saying like this, bro. Shout out to Yachty, nigga. I'm a better rapper than that nigga. I'm better singer than that nigga. I'm a better podcaster than that nigga. Fuck that nigga, bro. Fuck out of here.
I don't think it's the bar, but it's the fact that like I can give that critique because I know in every category it's like I'm better than you at this.
Type shit. I'm doing all the shit that nigga does, bro. Better than him. And I'm not dick riding Drake like him. He does that better than me.
Is it? Why is it dick riding?
Why is it dick?
Just friends with that.
If they're genuinely friends, why is it dick riding?
Cause, bro,
some people would say Drake doing the dick riding.
Bullshit. Nah, he been doing this for a while.
If you think Yachty, wrote the latest single,
I think he did.
Hey, we'll talk about it. Hey man, you already know we rocking. It's
Yachty.
another week of Bad for the Community. It's your host, the 508 God. I got Nate next to my left. I got St. Yves to my left.
What up?
And we back with another episode live in NOSA, Boston. We just want to give a huge shout out to NOSA for letting us use their space. And we going to do some decorating. I've been telling the guys for the last couple of weeks, the decorating look real plain. We got to spice it up. We got to add some personality, and I'm applying the pressure. Next week, we got to come through. We got to add some shit. This nigga had a whole gallery. Where them shit sitting?
In the gallery.
Still. Yes.
Damn.
You got to bring some pieces, bro.
Nah, for sure. For sure. We definitely gonna have some shit in here, some personal shit me and Tomo have done. I think, if
I kind of
everything
fuck with the set like this.
goes together with Newberry Comics, if they bless us the way that we looking for.
Trying to get the collab,
nice. It's gonna come together real nice. You know what I mean? If y'all got anything you want to send us, please hit us.
Yeah, for sure. If you got art, you want to display, we trying to make these walls look a little bit more beautiful.
Y'all work.
Send us some shit that's fire.
For sure.
Don't send us anything that you feel like we would like more than you. Send the shit that you fuck with heavy.
Like more than you. I like
because usually when niggas try to cater to what it is that we're looking for, they send shit that's not really that bad. Send shit that you really fuck with.
That's a fact.
So that we can you know what I mean? That's usually
we could appreciate it too.
That's real. But speaking with this Drake and SZA joint that just dropped, Slime Me Out.
Too soon.
Slime me out. What the fuck does that even mean?
What you mean by that?
I thought we were gonna get into the Drake shit at least maybe 30 minutes from now.
Bro, do you know who this is?
It was just to be honest.
Just started. How's your week? You feel me? Like,
nah, bro.
I just wanted to knock it out. I didn't. That's the thing. We were already talking about it. It was one of the earlier topics. That's really where I wanted to go. I didn't think we were gonna spend.
This impacted his week, man.
It really did it. Yeah. It really did it.
He said no, it didn't.
I promise you it did it. But hey, we don't gotta talk about it. It's clearly had an eventful week. If you
I didn't listen to it, so I don't even know.
Oh, so
this nigga Drake.
So how was y'all weeks, man? Instead,
I actually have nothing crazy to say.
It was a
fuck this nigga, man.
It was a standard week, work, moves. Yeah. You know what this week reminded me of, bro? It reminded me of when I graduated high school that summer when I started posting my Freestyle Friday stuff for the first time. And seeing people just being like, yeah, this nigga's nice. I was like, word.
Yeah, this hasn't actually been a standard week for you. You got the we had the CWTFB freestyles that dropped, but a lot of love. Tough. Yeah, nah. Your shit was hard, bro. Nigga spat for what? Spat is crazy.
Spat is nuts. Spat is nuts.
Nah, but you killed your shit, bro.
Hey, I appreciate that. You feel me? I feel like everybody did a good job. You know?
Yeah, no. I think I killed my shit too. No doubt about it.
Yeah, but, my shit was tough though, nigga. No bullshit.
But you came into it like. This is it. You was ready for the moment.
And it's funny because niggas they lost the footage the first time, so niggas had to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So it was coming back. I was like, all right, let's run it back, and I was excited. You know what I mean? To do it. But it was just, I think it was interesting just that when I first started doing rap shit when I graduated high school, I feel like there was a lot of support from people that I know. You know You know what I mean? And it was cool just seeing that transition. But now it's like a lot of people being like, I know you, but I don't really know you. Like, they're like, oh, I see the podcast, or like, you know, I seen you out and about in the community, whatever. But they don't know that I rap, so it's cool just being like, all right, word, yeah, facts.
Tight.
Nice little reminder.
I think it's dope that like I think we all do a really good job of like constantly being present, like in the mix. Like we all like between the four of us, there's always some shit going on every week that it's like, yo, like I'm seeing these niggas doing the shit that they do. Yeah, and I think that's really dope.
Nah, if anything, it made me feel the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not in the mix enough.
Nah. In the sense of like, yeah, it's even further motivating because I want to get back in the mix, and I'll tell y'all the thought process before it, but the approach was different in the because we had to record the CWTFB shit a second time. Facts. The first time I was trying to nail like some shit, like go crazy on it with some shit that I just been sitting on, but the footage got corrupted, and then. I had a conversation. It was a sign. I had a conversation with Yves, and Yves like, "You sure you want to give them that one?"
Yeah.
Type shit. It's like, is that the best way to get that out?
Y'all gonna see it soon, man. Watch.
In one of those ones. But it's just. So then I ended up saying, there was a verse that I always wanted to get out. It was like an outro to like a project in my mind 2 years ago type shit. Maybe but I still felt like the verse was still very much relevant for where I was at that time, and maybe a little like up until a couple months ago, tell you shit. But nah, like I definitely want to be back in the mix now, because I don't think people know enough about the rap shit. And the thing is, I really been cooking, and I'm really proud to say that. Like I've been cooking some of the best music of my life, and it's about just getting it out now. So I'm really pressing the button. That's it.
Yeah, no bullshit. Don't put too much thought into it.
Nah, not at all, bro. Like the people will be fed for my month.
I think like what it is that I'm looking at, or like why it kind of reminds me of when I was like younger doing shit, is that like I feel like people don't really care, bro. If you're nice, you're nice.
Tell you shit, and it just gotta go out.
I feel like a lot of people have to convince people that they're nice. You feel me? Like niggas is like trying to say the coolest shit, or niggas is trying to present the coolest visual, or niggas is trying to do the like some shit that's really gonna trick people into thinking they're nice. But it's like if you're good at what you're doing, niggas see the talent. They're not really caring about like the aesthetic that you're like presenting with it. You feel me? If you're nice, you're nice, and if you're not, that's when you start having to worry about like all these other gimmicks and all this other shit. You feel me? I'm not even gonna call it gimmicks. It's just like all the other shit that you have to worry about. Make sure you hit it on the head. Yeah. It's like, yeah, but when you're really nice, you don't have to focus on those things as much. You feel me? You can move with those things and they'll help you. If you nail those things, like you're only gonna go even further. You feel me? But it's just like if you're trying to like reintroduce yourself or just introduce yourself to like an audience of people, just be nice. You feel me? That's the best way. And I be trying to tell young niggas that all the time. Is just like, yo, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, like the best thing that you can do for yourself right now is practice. Just try to become the greatest version of whatever like artist you're trying to be before you start putting shit out. Just try to become the greatest that you can be at this moment. Don't put out some shit that's like super rough around the edges. Nigga, polish your skills. You feel me? Because the presentation is whatever. But if you're trying to present like, say it's a painting, you feel me? You're not that good at painting, nigga. Niggas, they don't care about the frame. They care about the fucking what's inside the frame. You feel me? That's just not busting. Niggas gonna be like, hey, bro, I'm walking right past it. But if the frame is shitty, but what they're seeing is fire still, nigga, you got it.
That's real. Back. But that's not necessarily where I was gonna go with it. Like, I think where I've been in this space, it was just like, obviously, we've had those conversations about how much I'm like spread myself thin type of shit. Like I'm all over the place doing all types of things. But the main priority for the longest time has been podcast, the platform, right? You know, and I put a lot of energy into like getting us where we need to be, like in terms of like, and like it's still an active thing that takes part in my week and everything. But it was also a realization I got to put back some time into myself and into my art, because I know the moment I put more time into that, the result, like I'm gonna be able to drop more. I'm gonna be able to invest more time into like just dropping this shit. You feel me?
Trying to blow up?
Am I trying to blow up? Whatever the results of the music is, like, but that's how I treat anything like that I create. I want to be successful. I want to be successful through the lanes of things I'm putting my energy toward, for sure.
Say it, if you want to blow up, like,
I would love to blow up. The thing, but I hate that you guys like question my energy. I'm
not saying that. I'm saying a lot of niggas.
It's the same thing with any type of content that I create, bro. I put it out, and whatever happens. You feel me? But I know like the amount of attention and detail that goes into the work I do. So it's like, out of that, I control what's in my control. I try to be intentional as possible. And then after it gets put out, bro, it's for the world's reception. Like I can't control that.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, I think I feel better in the sense where it's like when I was younger, I'm thinking like 17, 18, 19 years old, like, yeah, bro, I wanted to blow up. Like, I wanted to think, oh, I'm gonna be the littest producer, da-da-da. Like, just this idea of like fame and shit like that. Yeah. But then I feel like I gotten a little older. I'm like, yo, none of that shit really matters. What really matters to me is like, I just want to put out art that I could say like 10, 20 years from now, it's like, I'm proud of that. And I could see what it was either able to inspire, what was able to open doors for myself or other people. Where it's like, those little small things, like, I'm not as fixated on it no more. So that's when someone says something like, yo, like, are you trying to be famous? You trying to blow up? It's like, yeah, but like, that's not my
I let it
intent.
take it where it takes.
You know what I mean? That's not what I really like am driven by. That's not what I really care for.
That's a goal, but it's not my intention.
Tight.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I think like I fuck with niggas when they be like, yeah, nigga, I'm trying to blow up, because I feel like niggas that be trying to blow up, nigga, they'll die for this shit. Niggas go hungry for this shit. They don't give a fuck, bro. It's like, nigga, I want this shit more than anything. But I don't always think that's the best mindset to have going into it.
That was a younger mentality.
Type shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, once you hit like 22, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
All right, you a little old to be dying for your raps, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
22.
I feel like 18 to 21 is the room for you to do whatever, no judgment. Nobody could tell you what to do. And there's no pressure to like have it figured out. And then the moment 22 happens, you start to see the people around you. You like, start seeing people like moving on with their life, doing things with their lives and making progress.
Like, yo, even getting married?
Like, what?
You got 2 kids? You got a house?
There's a couple kids growing up on my fucking kindergarten shit, whatever. It's like, yeah, they're a parent now.
Can that nigga spit like you? Can that nigga make beats like you though?
I
dab. You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't know how to way around the camera like that.
17-year-olds, I'm like, that nigga nice.
No bullshit. When you see the young niggas start being successful, like the 16-year-old millionaires, like what's dude's name? Who's doing it?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Tyler.
Yeah, Lil Tyler.
Yeah.
Lil Tyler.
You feel me?
Hey, man. Even if the nigga's not nice,
is that their generation Bow Wow nigga?
That's bad. But even if a nigga's not nice, right? Or even if like a young nigga's like, you can see that they got mad like talent, but they're like rough around the edges type shit. I be seeing that and I be like, damn, fuck it. You know what I mean? Let's pour into this nigga, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like that's like some old nigga shit too. Like niggas just be like, bro, if you got it and I see that you got it more than like I had it then, and it's like I'd rather pour into you than try to get it myself right now. But that's also kind of like a toxic mentality. If I was saying bullshit, that's also kind of a toxic mentality in some ways, because then it's like you start to lean into like mentorship and like living vicariously as opposed to actually like uplifting that person. So you know what I'm saying? It has to be like a balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hold on,
don't be envying the young niggas, man. Just
I might be changing my answer. Blowing up in the sense of blowing up what we have here.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's like it means just reaching like new heights.
Like that, and that ties into the whole conversation that's been happening recently with just Boston hip hop culture. And to a lot of people, that's funny. And the jokes were funny. You know what I mean?
Some of them was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. That shit had me dying. I'm not gonna hold you.
And shout out to the person who even started that conversation. That shit was funny because that nigga had 1 million views, like 100 likes and whatever, kind of couple 100 likes, but the ratio wasn't right, and the quotes was out of this world. Yeah. And you just click on the quotes and you see Boston hip hop culture. Yeah. Mark Wahlberg.
Nah, the John Cena shit, like that shit was mad funny. Because I kind of thought about that. I was like, if John Cena was in that commercial, I'd be like, all right, that'd be mad funny.
They was kind of bringing the facts. It was like, yo, this is a national, commercial. You got Ice Spice, like Cousin Stiz, Millie. That's not gonna cut the national audience. Like,
yeah, I feel you. They could have went with like Bia though.
Bia is
up. Come on.
I get it with the so we're saying Ice Spice is not the replaceable one.
You wanted to make someone from here, nigga.
Ice Spice makes sense because
of
the collaboration. You feel me?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
The Boston representation was what's his name? The fucking white actor.
Don't do Ben Affleck. Ben
Affleck.
Don't do Ben Affleck.
His name. I'm sorry. That's not my
fault. Nigga said, what's his name? The fucking white actor. I was trying to figure it out. Nigga, Ben Affleck.
Bro, I really about to say Jennifer Lopez's boyfriend.
I Googled it a couple days ago. I don't know if I know, bro. No bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie.
This Mad Ben Stiller like
this Mad Ben.
But like that was the Boston representation. It was like interesting. You know, I get it.
No, the thing is, it's the stereotypical Boston representation, and that's what kills us, and that's what makes like the.
Put a nigga right there.
It makes the joke, and it like reconfirms the bias that people outside have in their heads that like it's just a whole bunch of white people in Boston. Yeah. Like they just don't know. Like it actually puzzles them to think that there might be like
have you ever experienced
black
that
roots
firsthand?
And culture in this. What?
Have you ever experienced that firsthand? Like outside of Massachusetts, like niggas talking to you about it.
Nigga, I was in Denver.
Nigga, I was in New York, which isn't even far.
Are there niggas in Denver?
I was talking to my cousin one time.
Oh, when you went to?
I was talking to my cousin, right? And not the cousin you met, a whole different cousin. And he was just like, yeah, bro, I don't fuck with Boston, bro. Them niggas just be racist, da. He's just like, bro, like, he's like, why y'all live over there? I was like, bro, like, what you mean that? He's like, bro, is there black people over there? I'm like, nigga, you right here.
When the
like,
no label
Boston,
people
New York ain't that much different, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Nuts.
When the no label, there was some no label people we met that day, and some of them flew out from different states, and it's like, yo, I didn't even know, like, y'all had it like that.
I'm just so confused, bro. Like, how did this imagery happen?
Bro, it's the fucking 70s and 80s, bro.
No bullshit.
There's niggas here even then.
Nah, I'm hip, but niggas think about like, oh yeah,
it's the Larry Birds, the Tom Brady's,
like, what do we, like
Tom Brady. But you know what it also is though? I think that niggas don't teach history. Like the way that history is taught in the United States is like kind of like this side is always kind of like an afterthought in some ways because we're thinking about like the historical context of like the America being founded type shit. And after that, whatever.
No bullshit.
Boston doesn't come.
Frederick Douglass was running around here at some point. Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah, niggas don't talk about Martin Luther King and Coretta
truth?
Scott meeting here. Niggas don't talk about fucking Malcolm X living here. Fucking,
like, you feel me?
Because he was a portion of his life being raised here. Yeah. Niggas don't talk about. Nigga, we could talk about.
It's erasure, bro.
Type shit.
Like there's a reason why they call it South Boston, but like that's north of Dorchester.
Type shit.
There's a reason they call it Dorchester, Roxbury. Like they call it different names because it's like in a way. From someone who's outside of the culture who doesn't know, that's not Boston to them.
Separating it, yeah.
Type shit.
You feel me? And it's erasure, bro. They don't want you to know this. It's purposeful.
But it's bad because like then you have people, you know what I mean? Shout out to Paul and Kat from Bams Fest, you feel me? Then you have people doing the work, going to other places and trying to like instill like the understanding that like Boston has like all these talented and like very like creative people and they're black, you feel me? That like black Boston is like thriving. This is like a real thing, you feel me? But then like people will still come here, you feel me? Despite all the work that's being done, people will still come here and then be like, they'll on some tourist shit. You feel me? Yeah. Niggas be coming to Boston and be like, I didn't see any black. I didn't run into any black people.
I did the duck tours, nigga.
How like, the fuck did that happen? You feel me? Like at some point there has to be like a level of like.
They went to a Fenway game. They
shit.
did the memorial. Like
went to Harvard.
Trail visit.
I go to fucking Fenway and I play the nigga game, nigga. I be like, all right, if you can spot 5 black people at Fenway Park at a baseball game, nigga, I'll buy you a soda, nigga. I've not bought a soda yet, like on dogs. You feel me? So like, it's one of those things where it's like niggas come here and they really don't even take the time to understand. You feel me? So shout out to the people that was trying to be like, oh, there's niggas over there. Let me learn more about it. Let me hear some of the music type shit.
But I love how it brought niggas together. I made the joke earlier. It's like 9/11. The New Yorkers came together. Like niggas just like
that was our 9/11, not the marathon bombing. Like he's like that's crazy.
I never seen that shit. The artist community came together. There was like they was putting together playlists. They was dropping their music videos. Like,
bro, let me tell you that phrasing is so nuts. Be like, yeah, that one tweet was our 9/11.
You know what I meant by that? The way it brought people together. I'm not saying it's our 9/11.
That's gotta be the caption of that. The Boston art scene 9/11.
All I know is I seen everybody dropping. That might be the title. Like, content coming out of Boston, whether it's like artists and shit like that. And I was like, yo, that's dope. Try to put these niggas on. But like, I really fucked up the way like Key went about it, where it's just like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with these niggas. Facts. I'm not gonna argue with them. Give it a year or two, however long it takes. Within it's gonna be less than 5 years for sure. They're gonna know.
No bullshit.
They're gonna see all the shit that's coming out here and be like, oh, I just wasn't hip to what was Boston.
That's a fact.
What was in here. And you gonna have them niggas who dick ride and be like, nah, bro, I been knew. Y'all just didn't know that I was ahead of the wave. It's like, I bet. Watch. It's just gonna happen.
And it's a storyline, bro. Niggas love storylines, bro. Like, let's feel like the underdog. Let's remind niggas.
Yeah, I definitely think that.
And we're doing the work. The work is being done. It's just bubbling, my nigga.
Once it takes over music, it's like, what does Boston not have? Tell me.
Facts.
What does Boston not have?
Boston already has music.
Low housing prices.
How you send your kids here to learn about music? Stop playing with us.
It's still better than when you compare it to the other major cities like New York, LA. Like, bro,
like, I feel you.
What do we not have?
Good weather.
I mean, neither does New York.
That's subjective.
Is it?
What you consider good weather?
Yeah,
I think Florida's too hot.
70 degrees in Cali.
Someone would be like,
Florida's
mad nice. It's nice weather. I think it's personally too hot. It's too humid.
I'm gonna say it like this, bro.
I don't think people really say that.
We don't got good weather over here.
I don't think it's bad, bro. It's period. Like, bro,
it'd be either too hot or too rainy and too hot or too windy and too hot.
This summer has been very rainy, but that's not even because of Boston. That's just global warming.
I mean, this is the rainiest summer we've ever had. It was second, but I'm thinking now it's number one.
Wait, let's not get too off track though. But
we're gonna die.
Is it a fair point though that like when they talk about like representing this like in this Dunkin' Donuts commercial type shit, like you can't blame them though.
Nigga, why? She not twerking in Dunkin' Donuts commercials.
No, I'm saying like for them not picking them more. Actually, no, they definitely could have, but we can't be surprised. Like we just gotta hip them.
But again, we're talking about replacing Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah, no, they could have done better. Well, who do you do instead of Ben Affleck?
You could have Bia and Ice Spice sitting down. That could have been dope. That makes sense. They both make music.
But in Duncan's mind, they say we got to get the white population too.
She could have picked.
Nigga, it's Duncan. You already got them.
She's from here.
You already got them, bro. What do you mean? Like
that's such an awkward pairing. Yeah.
How you say her name?
What?
I might have fucked that up.
The Ben Affleck shit and Ice.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. It should have been Bia.
Bia would have been hard.
Bia?
I think Bia would have been dope.
I think Bia is a good choice for the artist side of it.
Exactly.
No, I feel like
and it still represents
not for Ben Affleck's part.
No.
You could do both.
Ice Spice, it makes perfect sense because she's literally the Munchkin shit.
Yes.
It makes sense.
Her fans aren't even called the Munchkins.
I'm not talking about that. It's more so, but no, they're doing it in a collab. Like, oh, like she has her own Munchkin flavor, or whatever, and shit like that, because she's Ice Spice.
First of all, did y'all see the breakdown of that shit?
Disgusting.
That shit is.
A nigga said it was actually good. I don't know. He tweeted.
Yeah, because it's sugar, nigga. It's just all fucking
fructose corn syrup. That shit doesn't have any drink in it.
Bro, I'm pretty sure they said put Munchkins in a blender and blend it.
That shit doesn't have any water in it except for the ice.
That's bad.
That shit doesn't have any coffee in it except for the coffee syrup.
Yeah, I'm happy I don't go there, bro.
Bro, I'm about to try that shit. No bullshit. I'm about to go get that shit right after this. I'm about to go get that shit right after this and give y'all an update.
Please don't do that.
Like, bro, if I like, you know what I mean? That shit gonna have niggas up. I'm telling you. But nah, I feel like if they're gonna go with like actors, like pick a different actor from Boston.
An actor?
Like, yeah, pick
like,
someone.
we don't want Mark Wahlberg doing it either, though. Like, that don't make it any
what's his name? Captain America?
Chris Evans?
He's from here.
I don't think he reps that, though.
He does. He just got married out here.
Pick Io, bro. She's hard. She's doing her thing. And she's a woman.
Oh, she's in The Bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's hard.
She's
just
not
threw
like
the first pitch at Fenway.
I feel you, but she's not as like famous as them.
Nah.
As Ben Affleck or Chris Evans.
She got 4 movies in theaters right now?
I feel you, but she still has a lot of work to catch up to
John Cena and Ice Spice, I would have fucked with that.
That would have been interesting.
That makes more sense.
But you're playing
John
into what
Cena's
they're
a
saying.
superhero
You're still playing into
to, like,
what
Ben
they're
Affleck,
saying,
nigga.
though.
John Cena not from Boston.
He's not from
Ben
Boston.
Affleck not from Boston either. Nigga from Cambridge.
Yeah.
But like that's closer than West Newbury.
Where is West Newbury?
I can walk to Cambridge.
Remember those games? West Newbury was only Massachusetts. Oh shit! They like, what the fuck? Why?
Nah, they had Boston in there. They just didn't. They didn't have. I know, bro.
I was like,
you talking about the WWE shit?
They have no.
I'm talking about any game, bro.
Any game?
Them niggas had West Newbury and they had Boston. Them niggas did not have nothing else, bro.
West Newbury.
Like, where the fuck
I don't even
is
know
that?
where that is. I lived in Massachusetts my whole life,
bro.
nigga. It's probably near Amherst, bro. You had to have
It might be. I've never heard of West Newbury, bro.
God damn.
You never watched wrestling?
More west of Amherst?
West Newbury. Oh, man. That's just
Probably
in
is in that
Essex,
region, though.
situated on the Merrimack River.
What county is it?
Essex. Nigga, I just said that. That was the first thing I
didn't
said.
hear you. My fault.
This nigga, that's a town of 4,500 people. This nigga John Cena don't exist.
40.
It's right there.
He's a rarity.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Wow.
Oh, shit.
That shit right there.
That's low, bro.
I'm gonna say that's just actually not far.
Hey.
No bullshit. It's like, I mean, it's kind of far to get to. It's like an hour.
I am curious to know, though, Nate, how are you preparing for your Ultimate Iron that's coming up in, well, by the time this drops, it's going to be that Saturday.
Damn. There's no niggas over there.
Not
this is what niggas think
I'm
when
not
they think of
surprised.
Boston, nigga. They be like, yeah, 98.5% white. Like, what?
Little did they know this is Brockton.
Facts. That's what it looked like for white people.
Wait. Before we get into that, I'm so sorry. Did you see the video of the guy dragging the police officer in Brockton on Martello Street?
Yeah.
That was nuts. You saw that video too?
Bro, it just makes no sense to me, though. Because like, they already got your plate. You can run.
They
you
did
can't
a
hide.
manhunt for that nigga. They found him.
Oh, duh.
I'm like, where's he gonna go?
His license plate's
That was
right
a bold move, bro. That was a bold move. They seen him put that shit in drive.
nigga
The
peeled,
dude
though.
they peeled off. You seen the cop trying to run back to the squad trooper. Holy Brockton, bro.
Bro, that's bad.
Gotta love it,
We
man.
gotta do better.
Love
We
it.
gotta do better,
That
bro.
shit
Streets calling Brockton another man.
I seen another tweet
Seen that?
this morning. That shit was funny as fuck. They said, "Yo,
Would you just hold on,
if Westgate Mall could still make
this
money,
nigga Primo-
keep
yeah.
grinding."
Yeah, this nigga Primo funny.
No bullshit,
I said, that's
though.
facts.
No bullshit.
That
Still
shit has
open.
reinvented itself
That shit
so
is
many
still
times,
open,
bro.
bro.
That shit had Chuck E. Cheese. Then didn't have Chuck E. Cheese. That shit had a Macy's.
man.
Then didn't have Macy's.
Sears is gone. Best Buy is gone.
Best
bro.
Buy is gone too, nigga. Oh my god. Where
Now
these
it's
niggas
still
gonna play
running,
video
Bro,
games for
now
free?
they just sells fridges there.
It's like the Best Buy Gold shit,
Yeah.
right?
Everybody always gonna need a fridge though.
Gone, bro.
That's bad, bro.
Before
We gotta do
we
something
get
about
into the
the
championship,
homeless
though,
population.
I was
in
gonna bring up
Brockton,
the
though.
alien
Bullshit.
shit, bro. Right? I was thinking about it on my way here, right? About the whole, because you know how they fucking talked about that shit.
He said Mexico brought out the aliens.
Apparently it was a hoax, right? And I figured that. But then I was thinking about it, bro. If aliens were to come down,
can you explain more? Like, what was the significance? Why was they doing this? Like, what was the purpose?
I wish I could, bro. I don't know.
Like, the Mexican government just came in with some crates on national television.
Tight. And like, bro,
unveiled the aliens,
bro. You go on Reddit or some shit. You got the niggas in the comments breaking it down like, yo, you guys want to believe this? No, it's real. Giving like fucking facts about the DNA makeup. 36 hours later, you see, oh yeah, and that was a hoax. So what the fuck was this nigga talking about?
Paper machete, my nigga. Like,
I don't know. It looked like ET. It really looked like ET.
Nigga, what the
paper
fuck?
mache. What the fuck?
But nah, right? Here's what I was gonna bring it.
What's going on?
I didn't believe all that shit, but
I don't think it was for us though. It was probably for the Mexicans. Like they trying
to
keep.
What would it do for Mexicans?
They trying to keep their people in check. Maybe it's not like.
They're like, yo, we got mad at these niggas.
Hey, maybe. I don't know.
They're like, we've been catching these niggas for years.
Like, you gotta understand, they not going for the people with the internet, bro. It's like there's a bunch of rural land and shit. They might want to be like.
Mexico got internet.
I didn't say they did.
I'm
saying there's a lot of rural like land. You feel me? Like I feel like there's more government influence than like in America, where like we don't believe shit the government say. I feel like the's some type of
around
control.
the world, people don't fuck with their governments, bro.
Hey, tell North Korea.
Depends
everywhere, a lot of places, unless they're being like fucking micromanaged by their government, like China or North Korea and shit like that. Nah, right? I was gonna say in a hypothetical situation where there is aliens coming to Earth, right? Who do you think should be a spokesperson for humanity? Like the person to break the ice with the Morgan Freeman.
Nigga, you ask Dunkin' Donuts, nigga, they gonna be like Ice Spice.
Wise beyond his years. I feel like he's gonna be.
Nigga, that nigga is an alien.
He's not gonna try to create conflict. Don't do that.
You gonna go up there?
Who did I say? I thought
aliens. I appreciate having you guys here today.
Shaq crossed my mind.
He's showing them generosity.
I'm one of
Shaq.
Shaq?
Because Morgan Freeman's old, bro. They might take that as weakness.
Bro,
Shaq old too.
Is but he doesn't look old.
Goofy, bro.
And he's tall, bald. He's big, but then he's also friendly.
He's not that friendly, nigga.
Shaq is friendly, bro. What are you talking about? Shaq is a very friendly person.
Aliens.
I think he will be a good spokesperson.
Welcome you
to humanity.
To the planet Earth.
Nah, bro. First of all,
the barbecue chicken. Niggas
pick him up.
That's why you can't have Shaq does not represent the population, bro. He looks super imposing. That's the thing,
though. That's a good thing.
They're gonna be like, damn, that's a good thing. They all look like this.
Exactly. So they're gonna be shook. That's a good thing, bro.
Now they gotta blow us up.
Now they gotta blow niggas up. Now they gotta create weapons to. They be like, yo, because these niggas could kill us, bro. What do you do when a nigga?
I don't know.
How do we take down animals now?
I feel like we should send Steve Buscemi.
No.
Isn't he dead?
What?
Is he
no, he's not dead. He's not dead.
Nah, send Steve Buscemi. I feel like
he's the dude from Spy Kids 2. The scientist nigga.
Yeah, I feel like he'd be lit. I feel like he'd be a good choice because he's a good actor. You can just talk to them. You feel
Funny
me?
guy.
But then he also like look weird. You feel me? His eyes be mad bulgy. So then they see him.
I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it.
Okay. Crossbreed. We fucking with you.
Yo, my fault for saying he died. I might have confused him with something.
I fuck with Steve Buscemi. He's one of my favorite actors. That nigga's a force.
He is funny.
You seen Boardwalk Empire?
No.
You seen The Sopranos?
No.
Damn. You know who I do respect?
Shit.
Bryan Cranston.
Who?
Bryan Cranston. Because I started watching Malcolm in the Middle after we had that conversation.
Yeah,
I'm still not ready to say it's better than Everybody Hates Chris.
No, that show's fire, bro.
Yeah, you're bugging.
It's more like
so much
wacky.
Better. It's so much better.
It's like
wacky.
The theme song better. Theme song washes my fucking.
Oh yeah,
yes, no.
For sure.
Yes, no, like don't do that. You're not the boss of me now. That's just gas, nigga. What?
That's just hard.
Everybody's just
that show had a good run.
Like that's
I feel like the show fell off once the new child got introduced.
Nah,
that's when I feel like the show.
I fuck with Jamie. He was bad funny. Cause then Dewey wasn't the youngest anymore, so he had to grow up. And that nigga Dewey, bro, that nigga.
I fuck with Dewey.
What? You don't fuck with Dewey?
I said I fuck with Dewey.
I'm about to say that nigga was lit, bro.
There's no doubt the dad is the funniest person
I didn't
on
really
the
fuck
show.
with was Francis.
You didn't fuck with Francis?
I didn't like Francis.
Francis was an asshole.
I didn't like Francis.
But I fucked with him. His whole military arc is gas.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the second oldest? He's annoying.
The douche head one?
Yeah, my least favorite character. Niggas don't know his name.
Reese?
Reese.
It is Reese. Oh, shit.
Yeah, niggas don't fuck with Reese.
Ultimate Iron Chamber.
Reese got no bitches.
This Saturday. How we feeling? It's $5,000 on the line. Is there pressure? Do you feel like you practiced, like rehearsed enough? He was about to give me the look. Pressure, nigga.
Nah, it's not even that. I feel like it's a lot that I'm looking forward to for the event. But I'm not like nervous. I feel like it's gonna be fun. Like honestly.
You know who's gonna have the most amount of fun?
Who?
Me and Yves.
Us.
No bullshit. That's gonna be fun.
Just watching.
It's gonna be fun.
Not watching.
Don't do
that.
us like that. Just
We're the
watch
most
it.
entertaining part of the show.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna say all that.
Whoa.
I think this is performance.
Nah, but I'll say this though.
Where's some of it?
I was talking about it this week, right? And I think like there's a lot that goes into like each matchup. There's a lot of things that go into it as far as like storylines. There's a lot that goes into it as far as, you know, really making the crowd excited for the matchups. You know what I mean? But like me and Tomo's matchup is gonna be
First round.
easily like the best first round matchup. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Ever?
gonna say that.
You think
Like,
so?
maybe not ever, but in this one for sure. Because there's history there. You feel me? Like a lot of people, they have history, but like me and Tomo have maybe the most history. You feel me?
What is the best first round? I mean, I
Since,
won't even remember.
like literally like since middle school, nigga.
Facts.
It's just been this nigga making music, doing his thing. Well, not making music, but like doing his thing. You know, I'm doing my thing on the other side. You feel me? But like at every point, you feel me? There's some type of like interaction between us, whether it's in like music in the club that you started in high school, you feel me, or was a part of in high school, to like me bringing them to the studio for the first time, you feel me, to fucking niggas making the songs, working out of fucking on Newberry Street.
He's already doing it right now.
Doing the 2017 Beantown Cypher, you know what I mean? Working together, doing like collaborating throughout the pandemic and beyond, working the podcast together, both of them. And now, you feel me? It's continuing.
Y'all definitely are intertwined. Like your paths are intertwined.
But there can only be one winner, you feel me? And so like, I'm gonna just say it now that when I win, you feel me? Like, I'm sure that Tomo will be
what I'm
rocking
saying,
me.
bro.
No, the thing is,
he was already dropping it in that. I don't know if he cut. He's like, when I brought him to the studio, it's like, I put him onto this shit.
you trying to little bro him. Oh, I see what he's
Fuck
trying
out
to
of
do.
here. Nah, I mean, bro, like what?
I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but how crazy would you feel though if like you said all that and then like you came here next week and Tomo beat you in the first round?
Bro, I'm gonna be rooting for him.
Gotta call it what it is.
I'm gonna be rooting for him.
But like, what would that do for you? Because honestly, I'm sure you're
I'm not
going
gonna be
with
here.
the approach that like I'm
going on a trip after that. I'm not even gonna be here.
But like,
I'm going on a camping trip. It's gonna be us.
do you have at least a standard? Is it all or nothing? Like,
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
it's win or bust. Like this is your
Hey,
press conference.
fucking
Like
yo.
you come short. You come out.
Yo, relax. See, you didn't even have to do it. This nigga just
No, I was just like, why you
I
say
was pausing
bust?
myself. I said come
that's the
short.
phrase. Whoa. He was having more bus. He's a
I was
winner
like, that's what I
bust.
thought he
He
said.
like-
I was like, what? But
But nah, I think that, all right, so peep, right? I want to win. I mean, I don't want to win just because I feel like it's going to be something like that's going to be good for me as an artist, whatever. I feel like I deserve to win because, at least from what I'm seeing right now, right? Like, I'm amongst the most talented, like, in the space that's going to be performing that night. I won't say I'm the most talented, you feel me? Because, like, that's something that I can't really gauge. But all the, like, performers are very, like, high-level performers, you feel me? Clearly, we've all,
Each of
like,
the masters of the
at some,
chambers.
you know, at some point, except for Sonya, but he's, like, a shadow master, you feel me? He's runner-up. Still,
Just
like, just as
talented,
fire.
too.
And it's like, for me, it's like recognizing that people imagine that I'm like close to the top of like the pecking order when it comes to like talent wise in there, performance wise in there. And then also paired with what I'm planning on doing with the funds. It's like, if I lose, then it's like, I feel like that impacts more than just me, more than just the people that are in attendance as well. So I'm going to work my hardest to make sure that that's not even a
Who does that
possibility.
impact outside of you?
So, like I said, one of my goals is that I want to start this, like, you know, collective fund, you feel me, for artists to be able to create projects and then raise money for the next project that another artist creates. Very like creating almost like it's kind of like an artist like fund, artist like trust fund in a way. You feel me? Where it's like our success, the success of the next artist is dictated by the success of the first artist. And that starts with me right now, being able to win and then get those funds to start the project. You feel me?
And
like,
then how do you continue to like regenerate the funds?
like I said, like every time like that money is poured into an artist, that artist is expected to pour that money back into it with the assistance of the people that they're doing. So they put together like an event, they put together like a clothing line, whatever it is.
Label.
It's almost like no,
It's
but
not
it's
a
almost
label,
like
though.
I say it's almost like an investment because like
You
you're giving them
expecting a
5,000 to
recoup,
start
nigga.
with, and
No,
then
that's what I'm
but it's not
saying,
even
though.
recoup. You make profit, and then that goes into the
I was about to
next
say, because
person.
it's like you don't really make any
Yeah,
money.
but then if that person doesn't, then the fund is over.
No, the fund's not over because then it's like you find new ways to do it.
Like a label.
I was about to say I don't think it's ever over. You just gotta make that money back.
But again, like it's not like. But again, like the thing is that
an
you're looking at.
investment.
It's actually more like a co-op actually, because you're thinking of
Co-op,
it as like you're
okay.
making money. Because like what is the number one thing that separates a label from a co-op?
A label.
Is that someone owns a label.
A label at the end of the day is like loaning you money.
Someone owns
and
a
it's an
label.
investor.
But someone owns a label, and they're getting paid from the work that you're doing.
For sure.
But with a co-op, the success of the individuals, right, and the work that the individuals are doing
Fun.
is what's circulating.
Yeah, it's not-
the
it's
amount of
not
work
for
that's
self.
being
Yeah.
done. You feel me? So like that's the real difference between it.
Okay.
I feel like that's something that's needed in the arts community because there's too many times where people are trying to find their footing in this, and then they're just never able to do it because no one's willing to back them. No one's willing to support them in a way that they need the support and provide the development for them. No one's able to like get them in the right doors and in the right spaces to meet the right people in order to create like something for themselves out of the art that they're like very passionate about. You feel me? Having to do that shit on your own sucks. And also having to do that shit on your own also leads to you not being able to move forward in the way that you probably need to, or the way that your art can potentially get to. You know what I mean? You don't have those opportunities. And so not only is this about providing that opportunity, but it's also about putting stakes behind it and making it so that you understand that all the work that you're putting in is not just for you, but for the next person. You feel me? So like I said, it really does start with me. I didn't think about
that aspect of it.
So let me ask. My bad for cutting y'all off. Do you know the lineups yet?
We know the matchups, yeah.
You know the first round matchups?
Yeah, me versus Tomo, CKC versus Najee.
Can me and Yves make our predictions?
Sosa versus Maystar.
Can me and Yves make our predictions?
Sonya's going against who?
Trevo.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good round.
And then that's
all I know.
That's all right?
That's all they've told me.
Let's break it down, Yves.
All
right.
I wanted to ask you something before we get into that then. I feel like this is going to take longer.
What's up?
'Cause I didn't get the chance to be here during the panel, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Or one of the questions was like, what would you do with the 5,000? I'm now hearing what would Nate do. Who did you hear something from that you're like, oh, like, this is very, I'm not going to say intentional, because everyone has intentions what they want to do with it, but like, who did you hear something from that you're like, oh, like, that's actually something that I could support and want to get behind? I didn't think about that aspect of like, you're voting for someone because of what they will do.
I'm not going to lie to you, I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's like all good to hear, but the money should go to whoever wins this competition. Because that's what it's rooted in, you feel me? It's not here about like, who has the best philanthropic like deed afterwards. Like, nah, this is a competition. It's about who performs the best. Now, if Nate wins off the strength of his performances,
internships. But I will say though, that's a dope strategy. But like,
that is. You got payroll for the next how many months. You could probably get a lot of shit done. Nah, but imagine you could if you hire like at least sustainable.
Yeah, he said he wants to get young people to like step into like entrepreneurship, right?
Oh, that's not what I thought.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were saying doing an internship, like help me with my shit.
But like the internship is so that they can develop the skills, and it looks a little different. It's not gonna be. It would it's $5,000. In my opinion, $5,000 not enough.
It might get you a couple months, 3.
And that depends on how many people that you have.
Maybe you just do 2. Maybe you just do 1. Even 1 is another pair of hands that you didn't have before. You feel me? That you can afford to put someone. I definitely think
that of all the things that I heard, that's like to me the best idea.
You know At the end of the day, I don't think it matters about that.
But again, yeah,
maybe there's a bias in the viewer's mind now, but like I would hope don't consider that. Consider what's in front of you.
No, I don't think it matters. I was just curious.
Yeah.
But I definitely liked what Tomo had to say though. I don't think that it's something that can like sustain itself in that measure, but I think that it's a good start. You feel me? Some other, I like what Sosa said as well. You know what I mean? Being able to like put together an event and like make sure that the artists get paid. You feel me?
Overall, I would hope
that's gas.
Each
like
of them, whoever wins, like uses the funds correctly. I hope it's able to be a jump start. No, to be able to like accurately like jump start your career through that. That's a 5,000 injection in
that nigga
want
to spend that shit on cocaine and strippers, bro. That's a great investment. That's gas.
Oh, he did say that as a joking answer. No, I'm
not.
But
no bullshit though. Like that's not a bad answer, bro.
That's terrible. He's just joking, but
that's
like
not a bad answer.
That's a horrible answer, bro. You get an injection from the community into your career. Like, yo, you got to this spot.
I'm not gonna say it's not bad because like, yo, at the end of the day, it's like I want it based off of my skill. So it's like
you could
whatever I do, it is like.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I
didn't want to say like intention because like whatever they do, it's like nigga, I deserved it. I won.
Cocaine and strippers.
I support that.
That's enough for me to lose respect.
I support that.
Hey, nigga. He might be in at the same time.
A drug addiction and prostitutes. Like, that's crazy.
Don't call strippers prostitutes. You forced it. See, that's where niggas don't.
I'm saying what you do with money. What you do with money.
Slippery slope. Bullshit. It's a very thin line. Though. It's a slippery slope.
I'll tell y'all why I said that later. But
there's a reason why you said that?
I don't even know if I want to
talk about that off mic.
Yeah, facts.
I don't even know if I want to know. But
what what's y'all predictions? Two topics from that.
I think the bracket also is the way that they've rolled it out. So like on my side,
say a little bit slow. Okay, so yeah,
it's me and Tomo.
I want to say that for last.
And then in the same side of the bracket is
Calvin is Najee.
Yeah, and Calvin Najee. I think
Calvin Klein Caterpillar and who?
Najee. I think,
which makes sense. They're rolling it out in the order.
I think
that makes sense
because they haven't announced it
yet.
From there, I don't know if that's true.
Oh, the order in which they won.
No.
The order, the order that we're going to be going up against each other. The freestyles are the
So
matchups.
they're on the left side, and then you would have Maystar, Sos on the right.
First of all,
and
I
then
love these. I love these ciphers. I love the graphics and animations behind it. The whole video game loading screen.
Yeah, this nigga Cam is a force for that.
Cam,
No bullshit.
force for that.
Seen it, I was like, wow.
Cool Barra with the graphics, like the drummers.
Facts, Cool
That's
Barra be
just super,
cooking.
super
That nigga
dope.
know he be cooking for real.
So, all right, this one, Najee Janey versus
CKC.
Calvin Klein Caterpillar. I got do down.
And obviously, I'll stay out of it. I'm biased.
I'm gonna wait for it. Okay.
I'm not as familiar with Najee's music, but when I have seen him perform, he is dope. I wonder if he would bring out Most High Kingdom.
I mean,
he can't.
You can't do it in the first round. You can't do it in the first round.
For that reason, though, I don't have as much exposure to then give an answer that is in support of him. I would have to give it to Calvin.
I wish I was at his chamber because he's the performance that I know
get to
the
see
least
that one.
about. But I will say, just from like what I know, is that he can rap his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's going to do that.
No bullshit.
But I think it's also contingent on him bringing his people. Like you can't sleep on that factor because I know. I'm hip.
I mean, at this point,
but with everybody. That's my advice to everybody.
But the thing is, at this point, there's gonna be so many people in attendance.
But
It's gonna be everyone's
CKC is
people.
loved by the community,
people,
bro. He's loved by the
bro.
That's enough to get you by
on
the
the line.
first
You don't think
round.
I'm hitting up every single person to pop out and come support me?
I
Brandon's a
hope they're all
well-loved
doing
character.
that. I really do hope they're all doing that. But I know that
You gonna be there?
CKC got an inherent.
You bought a ticket?
Yeah, of course. No, I actually got
You
a free
have an
ticket.
automatic ticket.
I'm here.
Okay. You gonna be there?
Of course I'm gonna
Who
be
you
there.
rooting for?
I don't have nobody. I'm rooting for the best person.
Yo, listen.
He's gonna be like, good money's on me.
Listen. You could be the first artist, not mine.
Oh, I see what he's saying.
You gotta submit an
If he
application.
wins, he could fund you. You could
You
be the first artist that's
one.
funded.
Oh.
But
Hey,
Nah, I'm on.
based off of that,
application.
then, and I not to say, well, one, my answer is that because I do actually fuck with Calvin's music.
No bullshit.
More.
And
I
his
actually
music
bump his
is
shit.
hard.
So one, there's
Facts.
that factor. It's also the fact that it's like I have more exposure to his music. So everything with this pick is
Look where we
supporting
are.
Calvin. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Like I said, if I wasn't in the
simple as that.
tournament, I would be rooting for that nigga.
I can understand that
Wholeheartedly.
my answer also may not have as much weight because I'm not as familiar with Najee's music.
Facts.
Najee's voice.
I know. I haven't heard his music like that.
He one of the best.
It depends what people value in that moment. Because I think if it's like who's gonna rap better, I would go Najee.
Najee.
But that might not be enough. And that's also gonna play a part in the Trevo and Sonye round too. Like if people really want that, where it's like, yo, spitting your ass off, I feel that shit. I feel like there's an advantage. But if it's like, yo, I just want to have a good time, get lit and shit type shit, I feel like CKC has songs to pull out of his bag that's gonna make people like appreciate and just feel good
You went
from
there,
the performance.
Bro. That shit was dope, bro. What he did for the rollout of
Play,
this project,
yeah.
really dope, bro.
Yeah, you weren't there. That
Really,
shit was
I know,
gas.
it looked
dope,
amazing.
bro. And I
Fire.
think
That's a
That
creative
to me was
dude.
I
probably
love
my
the
favorite.
intentionality of that
That
event.
was my favorite show so far this year.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That shit was for us, bro.
It might have been mine too.
And
obviously.
I'm
that's
curious to
Beyonce.
see if he's able to like bring pieces of that in his performances for the chamber. I don't know how he'll do it. It'll be dope.
That
No
would
matter how,
that
nigga,
would be
you
the
gotta
next.
find a way.
Yeah, just find a way.
That
No
would be
bullshit.
the next step to like a chamber event where it's like you get to a stage where you can give everybody a chance to
Stage design their
design
set.
their own set, like have their own lighting and have their own kind of like.
Where's the location of the song?
It's at Hibernian Hall.
Hmm.
It's not
That-
too far
I don't know
from
where
here.
that is.
That's around the corner.
We've probably been in there, but
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but
But that's my pick for that one.
Just fire. But CKC, Najee, what are you picking? Who are you picking? What are you picking?
I think with what CKC's been doing up until this moment, I feel like he has a confidence about him. Like
Facts. He's lit. No bullshit.
He's definitely. He probably feels like not an underdog, but like probably hears people chirping. You want to prove him wrong, type shit.
That nigga's lit, bro. I don't know.
That nicer spirit.
He's mad confident. I fuck with that.
So
I feel like a lot of niggas is playing it too cool, nigga. That nigga said, man, fuck that, nigga.
he said, when I win, I want to be on
I'm up.
BFTC. You seen that?
Nigga, you think you getting on our podcast if we lose? Get the fuck out of here.
If we lose, that's
Nigga,
not we.
I'm not being there
That's
for that
y'all
episode.
Got my vote.
Like, I'm over here.
Got my vote.
Nah, I'm fucking with
Hey,
you.
bro.
I probably want.
The
Nigga, I
winner
be
of
like
the
postpone
chamber's
that
gonna
shit so
be
I
here,
could
nigga.
be there.
But
Cause that nigga, I don't know. I be seeing like the way he moving right now, and it's fire, bro. Like the nigga really like.
I think both artists are dope.
The
I think it's
spirit
gonna
is in
go
him.
down to CKC
That's
just because
that nice
his connection
spirit.
with the community.
Well,
I
Yeah.
think
So
CKC got a
CKC?
deeper connection with the community.
yeah.
All right.
I definitely want to see either one, honestly.
Yeah, either one. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think you could lose with anybody. I'm not mad at any pick in the
chamber. I'm thinking about like if they're on my side, like I would want to see either one of them. I would personally want to see Najee more though. Like if I'm like thinking like who I want to go.
Who do you think is the easier or the harder? Let me say the harder.
I think it's equal for each of them, but I think that I'm gonna have a very like particular approach to get through Najee, and I would like to like really like meet in that kind of like battle where it's like we're just going.
Yeah, now y'all got to rap
type shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be like who can out rap who
type shit. Yeah, I feel like that'd be fire. I would want to see that. So that's why I'm like
I don't know. Now I feel like I want to switch my pick. Because now if I'm thinking about the dynamics, I think I'd rather see that round versus the CK. Whoa, but the Nate and CK, that's gonna be the real test of the community. No bullshit.
How?
Because y'all are both love figures.
But why is that based off?
That's always been a factor, bro.
It's a factor.
It's always been a factor.
We at the final stage, bro. That shit, like,
it's about the performance.
All that shit. Everyone who's gotten this far, everyone fucks with.
I can't tell you. That's what I'm saying. I can't tell you who's gonna perform better because they're all great performers. You feel me?
No bullshit.
So from what I can see is like the inherent advantages that they go inside the chamber with, knowing that this is all decided by the fate. You can't downplay that. I know when Nate's coming up with his track list of what he's gonna perform, he's thinking about like what the reaction of the crowd is gonna be for each song.
That is a fact.
So that he can manipulate them to feel a certain way, whatever the case is.
Relax.
I didn't mean it like that. Hey, all right. So who you going with? I want to see Najee.
Did you give your answer?
He's conflicted.
I don't remember you saying your answer.
I think CKC will win, but I'd rather see that round. No bullshit.
If that's where we are in the bracket, because it might not.
Stop giving me blah 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 blah.
You want to see
your answer, bro?
I want to see Najee win.
I answered the question, but I said CKC's probably my pick.
He want okay.
Leave it at that.
All right. So say you have what?
But I'm playing
Trevo and Sonya.
That's the next bracket on the other side.
I think that's the other
one. Trevo,
Sonya.
Yeah.
I think y'all are sleeping on Trevo, bro. And that's not to disrespect Sonya at all. But like I said, I think it all depends on, because the thing, it's only 2 songs.
Sonya has more versatility.
No, but the thing is the versatility. 6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes. But the versatility doesn't kick in until later rounds. I'm not saying, like, I will say with Trevo, that's my dog. He could rap his ass off.
For sure.
But it's
Trevo's a fuzz.
No doubt about it. But he's in a certain bag. I don't think he can get into as much different pockets as Sonya can. So I will say in the later rounds, when Sonya can go pull out a pop record out of nowhere on top of the hip hop joints, that's where longevity plays. But it doesn't in the first round, and that's why I'm saying don't sleep on Trevo.
It doesn't matter in the first round. I think you think about based off of the fact how other people approach it. You look at someone like Max Moody, where I think it was dope how he like.
His versatility wasn't able to kick in.
6 minutes. No, he did.
He lost in the first round, bro.
But it was too much versatility. That's why.
No way.
Because he played like 4 different songs.
I feel like it proves my point.
No, it doesn't.
The versatility
balance. If you find that perfect balance, bro, you can make it work. Where it's like, yo, like I want to see this person move on to the next round. Because like, what the fuck?
I don't think you're hearing what I'm saying.
I'm absolutely hearing what you're saying.
The versatility
doesn't kick in until later rounds.
And I don't know. I hear you. I just don't agree.
You think that it plays a negative impact in the first round?
No, I'm saying what Max did.
Max showed his like whole bag in the first round.
Yes.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that. You have one bag in one round, and then when you win off of that, maybe it's the rap shit. Like you just out rap a nigga. But then everybody expects you to try to out rap your next opponent, and then you pull a different bag. That's like what EXO did. When he put out his dance record, you didn't expect that.
That shit was close.
That's when it paid off.
I hear you, bro. I'm saying I don't agree.
I think you do agree with me.
I do not agree.
I'm not gonna lie, I disagree as well.
I do not agree.
I feel like it's the way that you put it together, the way that you structure is the most important. Doesn't matter about how versatile.
And I think you're also saying that based off of how we've seen other people approach the first round. I'm saying I don't think Sonya will. I don't think he's going to do it in a way where it's like, yo, he's trying to show that he could out-rap Trevo and then he'll bring out other shit later into the round. I think he's going to show his pockets from the jump.
I really want Sonya.
I didn't say that applied in that way.
He's the youngest one out of all of us. I really want him to.
Because you're talking about, I'm only acknowledging the point that I think Trevo's lack of versatility compared to an artist like Sonya wouldn't play well in later rounds. But in a first round, I think Trevo can get by just out rapping him. That's the point I'm making. There's no knock on Sonya. Like I'm not saying Sonya could still very much win through versatility.
What if Sonya pull up with some real like bar heavy shit?
Oh, then
and then they outbar Trevo.
So
and if he outbars Trevo, then there's nothing that he can do.
Shit.
Then there's nothing he can do now.
The thing is, okay, but so that's my point.
You gotta give it to him.
I feel like even more the reason why, like, I think he, for me, is the right choice because, like, the probability is much higher than the other way around.
I don't think he's out rapping Trevo though.
I think it's possible.
How you know? He might.
Yo, that's Trevo's bag, bro. Like,
Bro,
listen,
I just know.
I've heard.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down one more time, bro.
I have 2 features with him.
You think you can out-rap Trevo?
I have 2 features with him.
Be honest.
You decide. You
No,
decide.
no,
Go
no.
You can listen to
We'll
it,
talk
bro.
about that
Like,
afterwards,
you
right?
decide.
We'll talk about that afterwards.
Hey, man, I'm saying
Again,
anything's possible.
bro,
You never
I'm just
know.
dropping
I'm
music.
looking
I'm not
at it is,
talking
right?
no more, bro.
The way I'm looking
Like,
at
I know
it,
where I place myself in this shit. Like, the thing is, y'all want me to get on my cocky back. I don't need to.
No.
bro.
I'm asking you because I'm saying that anything's
I
possible.
feel like I could
If you can
rap
do it,
any nigga who you put me on.
okay. So then that's what I'm saying.
boom.
So
So why
Sonya,
can't Sonya-
so
why-
Sonya
why is
probably
it not
feel the
the same
same
for him?
way. Anything's possible. And Trevo probably think that about everybody in there.
I
He's
don't.
like, all right, all of y'all.
Maybe I haven't like listened to the song that like showed me that, but like y'all have a song where Sonya just
Bro,
barred
that
up
nigga
niggas.
Sonya was like, he had a crack fiend telling him he was dope. That's
That was
hard,
a dope
nigga.
line. I'm
Like, what
talking
the
about.
fuck?
I'm talking about a song where like you
Trevo
just
be saying some
it's
shit, though, no
showing
bullshit.
out rapping. Like I said, that's
Bro,
Trevo's
it's not about
bag.
what we've seen. It's about
All
what
I'm
we're
saying
gonna
is, bro,
see.
I can't talk about that.
Listen,
like those are shit I can't
listen,
talk
listen,
about. Like, I don't know.
listen.
Y'all can surprise me, nigga.
No bullshit.
I think the way I'm looking at it, bro, it's much more, I'm not gonna say easier, it's much more probable that he can sit down and really focus and write 2-3 records that are out, one of the most out fucking landish bars you could think of, than Trevo having the opportunity to show versatility in the way that Sonya can. And I think we'll play in his favor, bro.
Bro, I'm not saying Sonya
pretty
can't do
sure
that. I'm not saying
that
Sonya
would be
can't do that.
gas.
I just know, like, Trevo's gonna come in with a certain type of confidence.
Absolutely.
He's gonna spit his bars
I
the way
feel
he
you, bro.
does.
But what he's saying is that what if
Sonya
Sonya
is
is
very
trying
much
to?
capable of doing it, bro. No
And I
bullshit.
think, and again, it's more in his favor that that's a more likely outcome, bro.
Yeah.
That he could do that rather than Trevo be able to show versatility
I'm
the way
not
that he
disagreeing
does.
with you. I'm not. I said just
kinda
don't
wanna see that,
I said
though.
just don't sleep on Trevo. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm saying
it's
don't
closer
sleep
than-
on Sonya.
I'm not sleeping. I'm really not sleeping on
Tearing
Sonya.
the community apart,
Bro,
You
I
kinda
know what
are.
Sonya did
Tearing
in
the
his
community
chamber, bro.
apart.
I personally think Sonya should have won his chamber, bro.
Hey, man.
So actually, not depending on the final
I'm
round.
just
Not
saying,
depending
bro.
on the final
I'm
round,
just
but
saying.
overall performance.
Gone a little
yes,
far there
no,
for me.
based on overall performance from every round.
I'm
No.
just saying, bro.
Hey man, we'll talk about it.
I think
Yeah,
a
they
lot
speaking
of artists
She
could
is.
really bar out when they want to and really rap. Not a lot of rappers could really be amazing,
a lot
dope,
of niggas-
versatile artists.
I'm not saying Sonya is in that boat, but a lot of niggas think like, oh, I can just sit down and write, and like their hardest shit, that thing like, yo, I'm gonna show niggas. I've seen like it don't do what you think it's
I
gonna
feel
do,
you. I
nigga.
feel you.
Not
I
saying
feel you.
Sonya is
I
that
know.
guy,
I
but
feel
I'm
you.
just
I feel
saying.
you.
Let me say it
feel
like this, bro. If I'm watching it, right, and I see Trevo come out with some like real like melodic shit, that shit gonna be gas.
Oh, for sure.
That'd be
I be
crazy.
like, yeah.
Trevo might be hearing what
That'd
we
be crazy.
saying,
And then
boom.
this nigga Sonya come out with some bars, nigga. I'm like,
Flip
y'all
the
don't
whole
even
switch.
know what the fuck's going on.
Yo, for the sake,
Okay, so then off
That
of
shit would be
that
tough.
scenario, then what?
That shit would
What?
be
So
tough.
then what?
bro, y'all
Say that
just saying
happens,
what
then
is.
what?
I'm going based on
mean, it
historical
hasn't happened
data,
yet.
nigga. That's all I'm going off of. I'm
So
going
what?
off of historical data. That's
That was-
it. That's it.
That's valid.
That's how I'm going
and
on my
based on the
prediction.
historical data, Trevo winning. That's what you're saying?
No, I didn't say that either.
I'm talking about against
So that's not
Sonya.
even your pick?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm wondering.
Yo, all I was acknowledging was it's closer than you think.
So who's winning?
So what
Okay.
is your pick, bro? So we have the same
Yo,
pick.
that's the only reason why niggas
I
go back
I
and
want to go
forth.
with Trevo now.
So his pick was
I
my
want to go
pick.
with my man
So we
Trevo.
had the same pick.
No, you went with Sonya.
You went with Sonya for sure.
No, I'm here, but he's saying now my pick is Trevo.
Facts.
So which
No,
means you had
time.
Sonya as
Because
your
I didn't
pick.
double down yet. I didn't pick a choice.
whole
But
time,
now,
though.
So you're
I know
going
my
back and
choice.
forth with me, even though your pick was my pick as well.
Oh, because you could go back and forth with either of these artists. Very talented artists.
hear you,
bro. Hey, man. I'm going with
Shout out to-
Trevo, even though I love Sonya, and I would not be surprised if he wins
let's
and
place
goes
a bet.
even farther, bro.
Let's place a bet.
Place a bet, man.
Now, if we play some bets,
Dude, Bam owes me fucking money, yo. Yo, this nigga owes me money, actually.
You said Dubem's winning?
No. More so just he owes me money because of the last time.
But that's what he said he's gonna do. He's gonna pay off his debts.
Because he did
Oh,
say
that's
that.
crazy.
So you want that nigga to
He
win?
got more than one.
I need like 10%.
Nigga said,
Now
no,
I'm
I
gonna-
need my 10%.
Now I'm gonna know.
10%.
If you going a
Yeah,
little too
500
hard in the
bills,
boot,
nigga.
oh no.
Hey, nigga.
All right, what's the next round?
500 to 5,000.
So we got Sosa and Maystar.
That's a good one. Okay. I'm going Maystar, but damn, that's gonna be a good round.
No bullshit.
That's gonna be a great round.
That shit gonna be gasoline.
I
And
hate to say it, it really comes down to what Maystar comes out with.
honestly,
say
I might
really
still
dope
pick
records for
Maystar
later
because I'm
round.
not expecting if he has just a bad performance in comparison to He's not going to. I'm just saying, in comparison to
bad performance and Maystar in the same sentence just didn't even feel right.
Let me word this right. Let me word this correctly because you're right. Super dope performer. I'm saying if she, even if Baby Sosa, I said Baby Sosa.
Baby Sosa.
Hey, bro, you got Big Sosa.
Get this nigga. You're having a hard time though. Paper machete, Baby. So Pink Spice though.
He got Pink Spice.
That was off camera, right?
That
was off camera. So
I don't think it was.
They don't even know that.
Anyway, even if Big Sosa slightly has a better performance in the first round than Maystar, a part of me as a Fate, if I was in their shoes, would still vote Maystar off of what I want to see in the next couple rounds.
Okay.
You feel me?
Ooh, what?
Voting,
what I want
voting
to
based
see.
on what you want to see.
That's bad. That's
bad fadery. That's why we have you on commentating.
No bullshit. That's the exact opposite of what I tell people to do.
No bullshit. What the fuck was that?
That was a little biased. That was terrible.
So anyway, bro, what I will say is, bro, I think I'm gonna have to give it to. I'm gonna give it to Maystar. I'm gonna give it to Maystar because I think, based off of the fact that he won his chamber without even pulling out some of his biggest records.
That's a fact.
So a lot of people didn't even get the chance to see that if they didn't already know who he was. Now do it on the opportunity on this stage. He could go to the final round, honestly.
No. That's my pick to.
He performed Upper E.
But like, did he perform Jill Scott? Did he perform?
So I guess then the songs that I consider to be his best songs. Then yeah.
What's that album called? Is it Summer Star?
What that has Complicated on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like I wanted to hear that.
But there's the Rapture. I love that outro.
Yeah, man. And even doing other shit. He has a diva. He has a lot of songs that he could just pull out.
What's the Spin? Spin.
That shit was hard.
I think it's
Slick is on it.
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh yeah,
it's two songs in one.
Spin the Block.
Spin the Block.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's bad.
You got a lot of songs, man.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting old.
Tony Food.
Hard time, nigga.
My Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next round. We're saying Maystar. I agree.
Maystar.
I think
y'all been on the opposite.
I think
ends
Sosa
the whole
was
time
still.
until now.
I don't think that's true.
Nah, because the first time he picked C. Oh no, you both picked CKC. Okay.
It just didn't sound.
I was just saying it's closer.
It sound like he picked.
It really sounds like you sleeping, bro.
All right, yeah. So
but
CKC,
it's for me to be able to like next week be like, I told you. You feel me?
Hey, why did we never address Tomo Nate?
That's the one.
Oh, that's the last one.
That's the one he wants to do last.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Hey man.
All right, I'm gonna give it up.
You love saying that.
Pause. I'm sorry, bro. All right.
Fucking slay.
Nah. I'm gonna get this. Whoa, nigga, watch your mouth, nigga. I'm gonna say this. I hate y'all niggas.
You said it, bro. Not me. You giving it up, man. It's not me, bro.
I ain't gonna even explain myself. Anyways,
you don't need to.
All that to say is, I've acknowledged it already. This nigga Nate's a menace. He's just he plans shit out like a serial killer, bro.
Relax.
Yeah, nah, I'm putting that on you, bro.
Hey man.
Pause. I'm retiring, bro. I'm done. This podcast is done.
Hey, to the fucking yo, bro.
You gotta cool it. What's going on?
I don't even want to.
What's going on?
Okay, I'm just gonna say what I gotta say and just give it to you.
My stomach hurts.
I'll let you speak.
It's like you don't even think about it, but it's just so natural.
I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna put it on you. I'm gonna give it to you. Like, yo, bro. Like, listen.
I know what Nate's got in the tuck. Pause.
Ooh-wee.
He's got it planned out. Fuck it. He's good. Give your predictions, bro.
He's like, I don't know what to say.
Someone's beating your ass, bro.
That's what you think?
Yep. Now, that's where my pick is going.
Say, hey, listen.
On my day one.
I ain't say none of
shit, nigga.
I ain't say none of the stuff you said, bro. I ain't make you say anything.
I'm back now. Wow, that's funny. Thank you for that.
Top tier podcasting.
Listen, damn, bro, Nate Tomo.
It's the closest one for sure out of all of them.
Yeah,
both love figures in the community. Both very popular.
They both make
good
music.
Fuck all that. I was about to say that's what it really comes down to.
Both make great music.
Both got great records that could really be like, oh, you got that, so then I got this.
Both make different types of music. I feel like approach music a little bit differently.
For sure.
But listen, here's the thing, right?
And
Tomo really wants to. You feel me? Look at the cipher. It's like, I don't know when he wrote that, whatever, but I was like, what? What?
Yo,
that shit was mid, bro.
That shit wasn't mid.
I'm gonna pull the curtain on you.
That shit wasn't mid.
An old verse that he pulled out.
See, I didn't know that.
And even so, bro, that shit was not that great, bro.
You think so?
That shit was okay.
I fucked with it.
That shit was okay. I thought it was good, but it wasn't like, nah, that shit was mid, bro.
I mean,
it was decent.
You should feel that way.
Can we hear it back?
Yeah, listen to them, bro. Listen to them side by side too, bro. That's like, yeah. Did you watch?
But
the
thing
video?
is, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think you went as crazy too either. But that is also coming off of like the CWTFB freestyle.
Listen to it.
Where it's like you left Earth on that
listen
one.
Listen to it. He said, well, I don't got to talk about it. Listen to it.
I don't know.
Yo, Nate, you funny, bro.
Bro, all I'm saying is, bro, I feel like the way that I've been rapping recently is like I feel like a lot of shit that I'm saying, niggas hear it and they're just like, wow, like this nigga can
Actually,
rap.
I have my pick.
But niggas don't really be like,
I have my pick. I had to think about it for a second, but I do have my pick.
All right, let's hear the cipher.
That shit seem like this nigga don't have headphones.
Oh no, he a real nigga. I was about to say I can't hear that shit.
You a real nigga. Nah, you missing out now. You want a pair? We'll just cut to the part where you have headphones.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome to the chamber.
Select your character.
I like how player one had to really think about who they were gonna pick. They was like, nah, we got Nate. I fucked with that. That was a good touch.
Shout out to Pharaoh for the beat.
No bullshit, this beat's alright.
I like the old school boom bap shit.
Just move. Break. Yo, real master of the chamber type shit, you feel me? Look, I said, every day is like a death sentence. Born to die, born to lie, born for best wishes. Born to stay alive for someone else's best interest. You speak your truth and hope them angels lift your breath with it. They show us early to mask the emotion. How we leave our baggage at the door and still causing commotion. Trading fears was focused, losing mental for profit margins that barely get noticed. All to get tokenized and abandoned for fears get noticed. I've seen it all before. Our parents suffered through it just for us to suffer more. What's the future holding but heartache and sorrow? Misery borrowed, imprecations, hard places and prayers for tomorrow. How I'm breaking these generationals, lacing these pages. How communicating these statements, erasing due payments. How our pain and our aching blanketed, pacing the stages, thanking the man, shaking their hand. I've been stuffing our faces while they claiming they made us. We ain't nothing but vagabonds in this world full of cages, barely escaping with makeshift plans and a promise of payment. See Peter Piper pick the neck of a nigga who made it, and picture perfect pages paid for that noose he was hanged with. Those were seeing as God saying, frying us over easy, screaming trust in the process. Whoever overlooks all this nonsense opens the briefcase, never sees the full content. We older now, show the frigid coldest when it's snowing, striking gold, been looking slow since we was born and that was old. Claiming you won't partake when them games are approaching you, but the bills will get paid in full. You smile and play the fool shit. Cry alone to keep afloat your press image. No respite for these hectic fits, dressed in it. Trauma lurk around every corner, your rest finish. And every day's a fucking death sentence.
Master of the chamber.
It's no deal, man. Pop about Tomo, club about Tomo, everything about Tomo. Shout my nigga Yves. Step.
He said, shout out my nigga Yves.
Shout out to
I can't hear what you said.
Wait. Lately I'm focused on more payments. Niggas thinking a lot but they won't say it. Niggas scheming a lot but they won't do it. Niggas dream of the top but they won't make it. I'ma beat up the beast till my wrist stupid. Fuck made you think I was ever playing? With my brothers we planning the whole movie. Fuck made you think we was ever failing? Slit your wrist if you still hating. Doubting us, think doubting greatness. Take the city, we gon' elevate it. Giving back, we ain't on that blade shit. Make mistakes, that's a part of aging. I ain't point no fingers, I ain't get to blaming. I just hit the stool and I get to flaming. And they still gon' ask how we getting famous. Fuck the views, they know what the name is. KOBK, we going out with the greatest. Yeah, act like you know it. I get on the pavement. I'm chasing payments. Yeah, you know my steez. This shit the chamber. And it's a breeze.
The chamber.
Nigga.
The chamber.
Slime.
I will say, hey, I got a lot of respect for Yves, so it's not a diss. Could have picked a better beat.
I didn't pick that beat.
No, I'm saying he could have picked a better beat.
Oh,
I fuck with that beat. That shit's tough. That's the best, nigga. That's the best part of the verse. To me,
Best part
I
of
think the verse would have been.
that beats are fours. Shit.
But
This nigga don't send me nothing.
I feel like he
that.
got a crazier beat, then he would have went crazy on it.
Yeah, maybe. But we also didn't have that much time to prepare.
Did you guys get to
They
pick
sent me that shit the day before.
Oh, you guys didn't get to pick the beats.
No, they did. They sent me 2 beats. And then
But like they collected the beats first.
yeah, did you send that beat to them?
The day before.
Right.
Because they
That
texted
one?
me Friday night. I
So,
sent them
yeah.
like 4 beats.
They hit me the day before and sent me 2
Was it-
beats and was like, which one
Do
of
you
these
think that was the
beats?
best out of the 4?
The best out of the 4? No. But nigga, I sent the beat. I like that beat.
I feel you, bro.
I like the beat too, no bullshit though. I thought that it was mad like simple, but it was perfect for what I was trying to do.
I did
That
it based
was
off
fire.
what they asked. They're like, yo, send us some Mortal Kombat sounding shit. Like video game sounding, like a fight scene.
Oh, that's the context.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I fucked with that.
You feel me? I was like, I thought that was very fitting.
I think Malari got a song to that beat.
Does he?
That's what Tomo said.
I don't know.
all right, now
doing that.
we got to make our picks.
Sending,
work
Tomo.
on it.
sending out beats that niggas got full songs to, man.
All right. It's not out. That's the difference.
Okay.
That one's not out.
All right, man. Let's
Yes, it is.
let's talk about it. Tomo, Nate. Well, you made your pick. We're gonna act like you didn't, but you made your pick, bro.
Yeah.
You only saying that because Tomo's not here.
Same word.
You only saying that you think it's gonna be me because Tomo's not here.
Oh, I told Tomo, look, I think Nate's beating you.
Damn, why you tell him that?
Oh, you told him? Oh, that's just fucked up.
No, I didn't say
I'm not
what the
gonna
fuck.
discourage
Wait, what?
the
That's
nigga.
not
bro.
what I said.
Wait, what did you say?
I said if Tomo's here, I'll tell him. I think Nate is
Oh.
beating. Like if he was in this
Oh,
room,
I
I'll
thought
say.
you told
I
him
was
like,
like,
it's
Nate's
a
beating
rap
you.
buddy.
You know
Like,
you
you
losing,
know,
right?
I
That's
was telling him
I'm
like,
like,
no,
damn, nigga,
actually,
you
I
a
think
bad
about
person,
it
bro.
because no, I'm thinking about the last chamber too. It's like
It really
I think
is
there's
because of the
things
last chamber.
that he needs to clean up. You feel me? And I also
But he
think,
has a chance to clean him up.
and he could. But I also don't think Tomo knows. I'm not gonna say knows to, but I don't think he chooses to engage with the crowd in the same level that you will. And I think that will be the deciding factor.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, all this stuff is coming from like historical data, what I've seen in the past, and like that last chamber did kind of like leave an impression, and I hope he cleans it up. Like you say,
He won, though.
He
He
did.
shouldn't have won. If I'm gonna be real, like
I'm
he
not gonna
know-
say someone should or shouldn't win. They won. That's
no,
just
I'm
what
gonna
it
go
is.
based off what I seen. Like, what was the better performances? I don't think he should have won that. And like that, there's no problem with that. Like, I still am very happy for my mans for getting that. And I hope, like, because of the second chance you got, you feel me? You in the chamber, you in the ultimate iron chamber. Like, prepare for it, be intentional, and like execute. But based off of like what we seen with like, what's it called? Forgetting your lyrics or just not having your performance cleaned up. That's not enough. That's not gonna beat Nate. That's just the reality of it, bro. Like you got to bring the A game. He knows what the expectation that needs to be met in order to get over that hurdle. He can do it. There's no doubt about it. Like
I see what you're saying.
we
Okay.
wouldn't have this conversation if we wouldn't have saved it for last if it was as clear as day. You feel me? There's an opportunity for Tomo to win. If he picks the
For
right
sure.
songs and executes them the right way,
sure.
that's a toss-up.
I agree.
You feel me? But if I'm going off of like what I've seen, I can bet Nate's not gonna slip up. I can bet you that Nate thought about this every fucking day ever since he knew this was happening.
And I
playing for this
believe
shit.
Tomo as well. I think Tomo definitely puts a lot of intention and shit
And
like
I
that
wouldn't be-
behind
and
it.
I wouldn't be
I do
surprised.
agree. Like
Facts.
for example, like you said, the last chamber. That's why I said it. Like there is certain things that he does need to clean up. Now, if that does happen, then yes, fair game, nigga. It's
That's a
up
fact.
to y'all to make that shit. I can't tell you who's gonna win now.
Exactly.
No
Let the
bullshit.
fates. That's in the hands of the
Can't tell
fates
you
at
that
that
one.
point.
Yeah,
So-
bro. I feel like this is gonna bring the best out of both of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
5
what I'm-
bands
that's
on the
what-
line. If there's one thing I know that's gonna motivate Tomo,
Facts, right?
it's money on the line.
That's
That,
very unfortunate, bro.
I don't think it got to be unfortunate, but
To me, that's unfortunate, bro. Because like I said, like last time, I think like it was about like coming back and stronger than like the first time. He's like, I want to win, but like the money is dope. You feel me? But I'm like, yo, $5,000 shouldn't mean anything. You feel me? And I don't think it means that much to him.
nah,
As far as, like,
it's
just-
somebody who's literally betting on their entrepreneurship and like literally wakes up every day.
Nigga, this is
like-
a competition,
like
bro. This is
living
rap,
off,
nigga.
living off of their art, though. I know 5 bands is gonna go a long way.
That's facts, but this is rap. You feel me? And that's what I'm saying. I know that the nigga is motivated because he's like, it's not just about the money. You feel me? It's about, nigga, look who I'm going up against. Look at the people in this tournament. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm winning this shit because I believe that I am better than all of you. And that's what I feel like is going to propel that nigga to greatness if he somehow is able to get past me. Like I said, if he beats me, then I'm rooting for him the whole time.
no, that's
doubt
what,
about
like
it.
if he comes in and he's able to,
Even if I want the other people to, even if I think the other people or whatever, I want him to win.
yeah, at that point, if he could beat Nate,
Because I feel like
Sky's the limit.
I honestly feel like both of us have the hardest matchup in front of us. That's not true. I think Maystar has the hardest matchup. But I think that outside of that, me and Tomo have the hardest matchup, and we're going up against each other. So it's like, whoever wins that, nigga, if you don't win the rest of the thing, I'm not going to lie.
I wouldn't say that's your hardest matchup. Your hardest matchup would be another person who you often don't see any slip-ups in their performance, and that would be Maystar too. So that's why I'm actually betting to be the finals. If that's the conversation we're eventually going to get to, like my bet is that it's going to be you and Maystar at the end of this shit.
That should be gas.
We're going to have to see from there. Like I can't make a pick from that.
Yeah,
two of the best, man. Roxbury, man. In the building, man.
But I think that's where it needs to end up as. That's not where it needs to. Like it's gonna go to whoever. But just from what I've known, what I've seen, I wouldn't be surprised if that's my prediction.
Facts. Hey man, make sure y'all get y'all tickets to the Chamber Ultimate Iron on September 23rd at Hibernia Hall in Roxbury. You feel me? We need y'all there so that whatever fuck that niggas is talking about right now don't mean shit because you get to decide.
It's all in your hands.
You feel me?
With 3 people, it's not even 3 people. One of these people is a contestant. It's really 2 people's opinion. That's not gonna. There's plenty of times I had an opinion on something. I thought it was clear as day. Fucking shocked me. And that's the beautiful part of the Chamber.
If you think my pick is wrong, you don't agree, then you better be cheering that day and fucking supporting who you
root
think.
For your peoples.
Got it. No bullshit.
No. That's bad advice. Don't root for your peoples. Root for the best person.
Facts. Root for the person that you feel like's performance was best. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like I feel like one thing that we don't want to happen is to have an asterisk next to anyone's name. You feel me?
Oh, that's gonna be
at this point in the junction.
Worst. I don't care if that happens in a round. Like, first round, I could see that happening. You know what I mean? But like, the final round cannot be decided off some bullshit. I will say that, bro.
No, not that. But we've seen some people get through, like in the Chamber, just off the strength. You feel me? And not off the strength of their performance, but off the strength of like their name, likeness. Off the strength of their relationships they have with the people. That's not.
It's so corny every time. It does not help your mans out. Your person out.
I haven't seen anyone win like that though. But they be getting through, and that's like it would have been way better to see someone who performed better make it through, so that way we can continue to see the best performances instead of seeing mid performance, even worse performance, okay performance, but then you lose because the other person was just better. Yeah, like that's not what we're trying to see. You feel me? So definitely just make sure that you root for the person that's performance is the best. You feel me? That's what we're really, really looking for. You feel me? Come through supporting whoever.
For sure. Like this is like regardless of who you're cheering for or who we think is gonna win, it's gonna be a great show at the end of the day. Like it's top tier artists. This represents some of the new crop of artists that is a part of that conversation that we're talking about, like is emerging out of Boston. You know what I mean? And this could very well be, I don't want to say like our freshman class, but you feel me? Like y'all holding torches right now. Y'all lighting the way. And I feel like this is just a part of the story.
I think it's Chomer.
For y'all.
Chomer. Who the fuck is that? I think Tomo been in 3 chambers. I'm surprised. I don't know. If I was putting money on this, I bet for that nigga, bro. I was like, this nigga got the most experience.
I said that as a joke, but like that's anybody who won the Redemption Chamber was gonna have to be in 3 chambers. Like
I would put money on any of them because that to me is like a huge factor. You feel me?
Yeah.
But Tomo specifically though, because he was in the first one, and then was in the 8th one or the 7th one.
That's
the 8th
that fucking sports like veteran experience, nigga. Like
you've been here before.
You got the playoff experience.
Get all them jitters out the way.
Type shit. Being able, because then bro.
I'm excited.
If you're smart, you're putting. Actually, never mind. I guess that's not. I still want to say put money on Tomo, but.
This nigga's a fucking.
He's a menace, bro. I'm
laughing because I'm like I would want to put money on it if I wasn't.
It's
in
not
it.
even the fact that
that's what I'm saying, but I am.
Yo, this one is crazy. But it's the way you're laughing.
I think it's because I'm like it's funny because I'm like I want to say like put money on him, but I keep forgetting that he's like I'm almost forgetting that he's going up against me as well. Like if I was not in it,
so he's having a thought in your mind,
huh?
That's what you're saying. He's having a thought in your mind.
Yo, the thing is, stop the cap. Nate is one of the most uber confident like people I know of his talents, and for a reason. You feel me? Super talented. He doesn't think there's any chance someone's beating him, or like he could say it.
Tomo doesn't think there's any chance that I'm beating him either.
He's just as confident. That's what I'm saying. But don't give the act. You think in your mind, it's no doubt about it.
Bro, I said that.
All right.
Like, what do you want me to say? I told you. If I'm looking at it like probability wise, he has like a very like his chances of winning are less. Maybe I have like 75%, he has 25. But his chances of winning are less. He's like 60-40, maybe. That might be too generous, but not because he's not talented, not because like
we're not talking. Yeah,
and whatever. It's because like it's because of the things that we've already discussed. You feel me? It's like if the intention is there, then the intention is there. But will it be
at the end of the day, whatever this does for the person who wins, it's not gonna stop anybody else's journey. You feel me? Whether you lose in the first round, whether you lose in the second, or you're the runner-up, like you're good. Like your story's gonna continue. This is just a part of it.
Facts.
And it's not the make or break moment. You know what I mean? So just keep pushing. That's it.
This shit gonna be fun, bro.
No,
For
definitely
sure.
will.
Telling
I'm
you
gonna
that
have a
much. Man.
blast.
I can't wait for all the ciphers to drop too. I want to hear Maystar and
Sosa.
Sosa.
yeah.
I want to hear Trevo and Sonya too, but
Oh, I need to see
I'm
the
very
Trevo
excited.
song because then that's gonna confirm in our debate like who's really out rapping who.
I got my pick, nigga.
Hey man, we'll see. We're gonna record it.
We will
and we're gonna
see.
see who's more accurate.
That's the whole point of the night.
Nah, I say that. Hey, who's gonna be our third chair? You gotta think about that a little
where
bit.
y'all
more.
even about to do the commentary?
I know the booth was perfect, and I forgot what the venue was
I
called.
don't know what that venue looks like, so I gotta see.
We probably got to take a look at that. I don't think we should be waiting until the last minute.
I should have
And
been
then
did
from
that.
there,
And no
plan
bullshit.
it out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty
Sometime this
familiar
week,
with the
let's do
venue, but I'm not commentary. If I lose, I'll join the commentary.
I'm sure them niggas gonna be over there sometime prior.
I'll join the
That's
commentary. You
crazy.
know?
Have them call.
Now
us
you got to
in.
jump in. You got to jump in when it's not your round. Or do you think you don't want to do
That's
that?
too much back and forth. You don't
I
gotta do
ain't
that.
doing that shit.
That's
Don't do
gonna
that.
knock your focus.
Don't do that.
It's not even about focus, bro. Actually, I might do that. That shit
No,
can
don't
be tough.
do that, bro.
Nah,
That shit can be tough.
then
It's
if
not
the-
even about that. It's
then-
that I don't think I care to do commentary that much if I'm like in the
I wouldn't
competition.
either, nigga. I'm locked in.
I feel you.
That shit could be fun though.
Imagine,
That shit
Imagine
kinda
your voice
iconic,
start
though.
getting
Imagine-
raspy in the
I just
round.
can't even imagine that, bro.
That shit would be kind of iconic though.
It would be.
No bullshit. You ever seen that match that Booker T had where he was on commentary beating the nigga's ass and he was like
wow.
Booker T with the blow.
That's funny.
That's
shit.
crazy.
It's tough. And
That
he's
is
like, well,
tough.
he's a menace. Booker T. He's sliding them up and that's it. I was like, yeah, that shit was tough.
But the thing is, you don't talk like that. I can't imagine you be like, man, yeah, I just fucked that nigga up.
Oh, you could definitely hear Nate get animated.
Like, I'll flag him.
No, but I'm saying like, I don't think he would be
Tomo!
talking. I don't think he'd be talking shit.
Tomo! So
Like,
what,
he'll be
what
really
was going
he'll
through
be
your
really
mind
like
when you
analyzing. I don't think he's
lost?
talking shit. If
was
nigga was
going through-
performing, I want him talking shit behind the mic while he's performing.
Oh, he's gonna do
Like
that.
get off the stage, come back, talk some shit, go back.
Nah, bro. As
You
much
know,
as
do his
niggas,
thing.
like, I feel like it's like a common misconception when niggas like interact with me, bro. It's like I'm a very humble person. You feel me? Because I don't care. Like whatever happens, happens. You feel me? At the end of the day, like it's not gonna stop me. Like Roberto was saying. You feel me? It doesn't really matter. And I mean, at the end of the day, all this stuff is like it's exactly what I explained in the freestyle. You feel me? Like all the stuff is just like it's like a show. You feel me? You're just doing what you got to do so that you can make it somewhere. But that doesn't mean that that's what you have to do. You feel me? And if something goes wrong or something doesn't go according to plan, it's not the end of the world. You feel me? You just bounce back. So like, you know what I mean? Like I said, to Tomo, you feel me? I'm excited to go up against you. I feel like the history there makes me even more excited about it. So I just look forward to seeing you in there. You feel me?
Very stoic response. I respect it. Was there anything y'all wanted to touch on before we got out of here?
You can talk about Drake now if you want.
Nigga, that song is not that great for me.
Niggas said, I don't even want to talk about that shit.
If anything, the delay is more newsworthy to me.
The delay.
It got
The
pushed
album got
back to
pushed back?
October 6th.
Scary.
He-
Niggas ducking Doja Cat
ducking
on dogs.
Is he ducking Doja
Yup.
or is Doja
Yup.
taking a breath of fresh
No,
air?
it
Like,
really
ooh, I
is.
finally
He's
get to
scared.
have number one.
He's scared.
No, but even then though, it's like you're the one moving it. Why?
He's scared.
Well, he's saying that
He's
he
not
wants to
paying the town
He wants
red.
to finish the album before his tour. I mean, like after his tour is wrapped up.
He's seeing her go number one, and he said, "Whoa,
Is that even true?
Whoa.
Is that even true?
By herself? No features.
No, he did have to cancel some shows. Like,
He's seen her go number one
Is he
with
not
no
in
features.
Toronto when the album drops? If the date is October 6th?
I don't know the specifics. I don't know where that nigga be at. I'm just saying he canceled some shows.
Bro,
That's what I know for a fact.
when was the last time Drake went number one solo?
Every album?
Every album.
I don't
No,
know.
no, no.
I don't know. I
Track.
think every album.
Number one on the charts with a track.
How many times?
When was the When was the last time?
That I don't. God's plan.
God's plan.
That's not true at all.
I think it probably is.
Bro, he had that whole thing where he had 3 songs that charted
Number
1,
one?
2, and 3.
What song?
Remember
Not
the,
top. Not top
it was
100
What's
rap
Next.
songs. Not top
No,
100
it
rap
was Hot
songs.
100, bro.
Oh, what's next?
It was What's Next, and
Okay,
then
when was
Lemon
that?
Pepper
Like 2000
Freestyle, and then
2000
like the third joint that he
When
had.
was
Though.
that?
Really?
That was 2021.
That was after. That was
You
like
sure?
Scary Hours 2, bro.
Are you sure?
What was
I'm
that?
100% sure.
Top 100 all songs.
I'll say some bullshit like that. He like obviously people just streamed that 3-pack crazy, and he charted all 3 number 1, 2, 3. You're not the first one to do it.
All right, well, I'm asking this because like the last times he's gone number one has been feature based.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think he's gone
Keep
number one
talking and
since
let me
then.
find out.
But either way, right? Doja Cat just went number one by herself. That nigga hasn't dropped a single for the project until just now, and that shit's definitely not going number one.
And I didn't like that single.
So I mean, actually, it might. But all I'm saying is,
I don't think it says much at this point.
no,
with Drake.
it does
Like,
because
it
if he drops
doesn't.
the album, nigga, she already got like the surplus of streams off that shit. He's not going number one. I feel like he knows that. He's like, well, I gotta take a step back because if I drop on the same day as that shit, she's definitely going number one.
I was like, Drake. Well, at that time, I was telling Roberto this. I was like, Drake hasn't dropped a single. She's already dropped what 2 records off the album?
Yeah,
3,
I think.
It's like
I think it's man.
that definitely will boost her numbers. But
and like one of them is
Drake,
number
though.
one.
I don't know.
Like you see what I'm saying?
I'm looking, bro. I don't think that shit went number one, bro.
What's next, bro? It's right here, bro. I see. But the surprising part is it didn't happen since then without a feature.
Told you.
Since nonstop.
And that was what 2021.
2018. Yeah. What's next was 2021. That's not that
See?
far away, bro.
It's 2 years, nigga.
Interesting.
2 years is a long time in music.
And I'm pretty. Yeah.
So it's been 2 years.
But he's had mad
she's
number one
number
since.
one right now.
He's done Jimmy
with
Cooks.
features.
He did
With
the
features.
Future song with Thames.
With features. She's number one by herself right now.
I feel you, but let's not also act like Drake isn't the bigger artist in those.
Like we literally
Besides-
talked about this last week. So we're
Hey,
not
you
gonna
want to talk
recircle.
about scary hours, nigga? Why he moving the date then?
Hey man.
See that? If he really wasn't scared, he would have been like, fuck it. I never stopped him before, nigga. That nigga over here having verses done.
No,
the
he's
same
delayed
day.
every album he's
But
dropped.
I'm talking about when he's talking about I want it to be finished after the
The
tour.
delay for with
That never-
views was
That shit's just
crazy.
so
That shit was called
interesting to
Views
me,
from
bro.
the Six for the longest, bro.
No bullshit.
That shit is always just so interesting to me. I'm like, these niggas have so many resources at their hands, so much money, and it's like, what is delaying this process?
And also, like, why
Y'all
is
got,
it delayed
like,
for the tour? Like
thousands of songs that you're sitting
seen
on.
the show yourself. Like,
And niggas be having thousands of songs that they're sitting on, but then it's like,
right after. Like, the niggas
nah, I
about
need this
to-
one more record. It's like, bro, you got like 10,000 songs that I know you like
I'm
are
here.
sitting on. But it's like, nah, we're recording this one right now. It's like,
Yeah.
like what's
They
the point?
really
I never
is.
understood that
Last
shit. I
second.
never
He's
understood it.
Scared.
Well, you could say the same thing about Travis. Didn't Travis like upload Utopia a couple hours right before?
And I don't understand
And that's
that.
what I'm
I
saying.
don't agree with that either. It's like,
And even
what
with
are y'all
that, though-
bullshitting about?
It is bullshit. No
It's
bullshit.
like, what are y'all doing?
Niggas made a date. They was like, yo, we doing this.
Like,
and then like just.
Recording songs to the very last album, but you've been working on this project for like 3 years. Like, that doesn't
They
make
be like,
sense.
nah, this is the one. Like,
Like,
that
that
makes
makes
the
no
worst song on
sense
the
to
album.
me.
That's what
I don't
happened
know.
with the shit off.
I don't know.
Was it
You didn't like
the Kanye album?
the monthly shit, right? The monthly verse.
The monthly?
What is that?
No. Oh, I thought you were going back to the slimy out Drake joint. But if we're off that, we're off that.
Oh,
I
the
haven't heard
month,
song
like
yet.
the
Like
second,
why you didn't
the
like
second verse that he
why
had.
you didn't like the joint?
It just felt
Slimy.
Like why didn't this work? It's Drake, it's SZA.
like I said, bro. It just sounded like a nigga. It sounded like Drake trying to sound like Drake, bro. And I know that sounds crazy, but like if you really think what I'm trying to say, it sounds like as if
He's a character.
whether it was Yachty, I don't know, whether it was somebody in his camp who was like, yo, I know I have the intentions of making a song for Drake. This is the most Drake sounding I could sound, and I'm not giving it to Drake.
So you don't think Drake wrote that?
It isn't. It has no feel to it. It doesn't sound like Drake wrote it.
Sound like one of them YouTube songs that niggas make like in the
AI
style of
shit.
It
Drake.
doesn't have a feel to it.
Damn.
Maybe he's a better singer now. That's cool. Like, I don't know, bro.
Is that what
I
that
don't know,
showed you,
bro.
nigga?
I don't know. I really don't know. I was literally at work. I went on my phone. I
Those
opened up Twitter. I
long-winded
seen
notes, I didn't
everybody.
think that showed me he's a better singer.
I don't know, bro. I'm trying to give him
I
some
haven't
type of
heard the
grace,
song.
bro.
Oh, you want to hear
I seen
No,
everybody
cool.
fucking tweeting about it on Twitter. I'm like, yo, let me go listen to this shit. I listened. I played it back, and I was just like, maybe I'm the problem.
Wait. We don't got to keep it.
I was
We don't
like,
got to
maybe I'm
keep
the
it
problem,
on the
bro. Maybe
pod,
I'm just
but
a
you don't
hater,
want to
bro.
listen just for some context. So you have an opinion? No.
No.
That's just hate. That's just hate.
It's not hate. I don't want to listen to it because I have no interest in it whatsoever.
Hate from Nate.
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
can't say it's
bro.
a bad song then.
I didn't say it's a bad song. I haven't said anything. I haven't listened to it the whole time.
You haven't said nothing negative about it?
I don't like the song.
And like, I don't know, he's doing a thing now where he's
I
trying
don't like it.
he's doing a thing now where he's trying to be more on his metaphors and like the punchlines and all that, but like they just feel very elementary to me.
Oh, you talking about in July?
No, even before the
I
first
know
verse
you
now.
lied. You had some.
Even like the first verse now where it's like some shit like, what he said, like, all the lies that you did, that's why I'm sliding you like a kid. I was like,
Oh, that's
I don't really
corny
like
as
that.
fuck.
Adonis wrote that one though. Adonis was lit.
Yo, you know,
I was like, I don't really like that.
that nigga
Okay.
has better bars in his Instagram captions now. You see his Instagram captions, nigga really
Nah,
be
I don't
barring
follow-
out.
I don't follow
I
Drake.
don't follow Drake, bro.
I'm done talking about this.
I don't
Niggas
see
just
it.
looking
Y'all
at him
show
like,
me that, like, why do I know as much as I know? I'm
too
sorry.
deeply embedded into the Drake
Oh,
lore. Nigga,
shit.
no bullshit.
My fault, bro. I know there's plenty of people.
No, you're not
but
by yourself. I fuck with Drake, bro.
I'm not following Drake on
I fuck with
Instagram.
Drake. I don't
though.
follow him either. But like, I don't follow a lot of
I'm not
people
the crazy
on
one,
Instagram.
bro. There's 100 million.
Let's see what's about to
No,
happen
for sure,
next.
for sure. There's nothing wrong with following Drake.
Drake
bro.
got some music, bro. No bullshit.
I'm done talking about this nigga.
You sure? If
Yes.
Hmm.
What else is there to talk about?
it makes you feel better, I think Kanye gonna drop soon.
I don't give a
That's
fuck about
gonna be
Kanye
interesting.
either right now.
I'm about to say,
That's
I'm
gonna be
not.
interesting.
You looking forward to a Kanye drop?
No,
Why
I'm
the
not
fuck
looking
did we
for it.
stop
I'm
talking about
curious to
Drake
see.
to go talk about Kanye? That's
Bro,
like
that
the
was just
second
me trying to
biggest
like
person.
give
Don't got
you
shit to
some
talk
grace that's
about.
like it's not just you.
Hey
No,
man,
that-
definitely shout out to you know what I mean, everybody. Diaspora mass, good people.
Oh, for sure. Shout out to the good people over there. They actually, well, the person who's the engine behind it was actually a part of the photo shoot for our merch.
Fire.
Which
So-
will be dropping soon.
Very
I
soon.
guess,
We got
you know, now
BFTC.
that we
And I seen it
announcing
in person
telling
and
you
I
that.
was like, that's kind of hard. I can see niggas wearing that shit. You feel me? I think we
Word.
were trying to strike a balance between
That's
like,
interesting.
I can see niggas.
I mean, there's a reason that
Niggas will be wearing that shit because we made it for
No,
y'all.
hold
man.
on. We've had other iterations of what merch could look like, and we never dropped that shit for a reason because we didn't
For
see
sure.
we didn't even see ourselves wearing it. So why would we tell other people to wear it?
I be seeing niggas wear that though, no bullshit.
Yeah, because niggas gave it out for free, nigga. They just had a box of merch, and they was like, "Yo, can we just take
Who's
this?"
wearing it?
I be seeing mad niggas wearing
How they
it.
get their hands on it?
We
Bro,
just
they
gave it away.
Gave it away. I
When did
didn't
we
give it
give it
away.
away?
This nigga Nate just
I gave it to
Oh,
him.
you gave it
to
away.
Steph.
Yeah, no bullshit.
That's promo.
I see mad niggas wearing it though.
Nah, that's
I seen at least 4 people
You
wearing it
moving
this
smart,
week.
bro. I
nigga.
like
that shit was
that. I
kind of
like that.
nuts.
Nah, nah, I like that.
Hey,
I like that.
appreciate
Moving
the
smart.
support. I know y'all not looking flea.
Damn, that's
I'm
crazy.
not gonna lie, nigga. No bullshit.
That's crazy.
Some niggas was putting that shit on.
Baby, hey,
kidding.
send me those flicks.
That shit was alright, nigga. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shirt's kind of hard.
But these next ones for sure, I can see the people rocking it.
So let's put a tentative timeline to it. We're gonna roll them out October.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So y'all gonna have it in October. ASAP.
Hey man, I
50
tell y'all,
bills.
the bar is set
50
low
bills
for the
for a
merch
shirt.
game. So
You said what?
the bar's been set low with the merch game. So I think we should be
You're
good.
bugging.
What you mean by
Colors
that?
merch is fire.
We'll talk about it.
What you mean by
We'll
that?
talk about it off mic.
No, I'm like,
Nigga, colors merch is gas, bro. This
I'm not
nigga's
talking about colors.
bugging.
who got merch that you don't you think is weak?
I was about to say, nigga, the merch game kind of alright, nigga.
Oh, I know you talking about. I know
What's
you
he talking
talking about.
Maybe it's purposefully that way.
I
What's he
think
talking
so.
But it's
nah,
lazy.
I think he's talking about booty.
If you
That
want
what
to
he
put a name,
talking about?
you want to put a name on it, yeah.
Oh,
He has the.
I'm into art now.
I'm into art.
Yeah.
But like I could see like it was just like the text was right over the shirt. You feel me? It's like a lack of intention in there. I wanted to
So?
see a little bit more in that.
I think that was very much intent. I think that was the point. Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah, but
change
we've
my
seen-
comment.
No,
The
but I'm
bar's
just saying,
low.
like,
Like,
no,
niggas-
no, no.
niggas
I didn't-
just
the reason why I
put
say
the
that
text on the shirt and just.
The
didn't
reason
know
why I
what
say
you were
that though is because like, nigga, I have merch that nigga has that he's
I'm
had his
wearing
hands on.
his
You feel me?
merch right
Exactly.
now,
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
you
So I'm like, I think that's just what he wanted to do for that one. You know
So
what I mean?
you know
So
what?
I
I feel
won't say the
confident-
merch game is weak.
I feel confident. Whoa. Okay.
You can't say the merch game is weak if you wearing the
Okay,
merch.
so okay, you applied it to everything.
Mm.
You applied it to everything. But I'm glad I'm actually wearing this to show like I got love for it. It's not hate, but that was a little lazy, especially the presentation of it. Presentation a little late. I like the memery, you feel me? I like that, but the shirt I would want it to actually look like what it would look like, or just.
So you
more-
have to see it rather than like a digital mock-up.
Yeah, it looked like literally just got the text
see
and
what
put
you're
it
saying.
over a blank.
I see what you're saying. I see what
Versus
you're saying.
like
No, I see what you're saying.
sending over the design and someone saying like this is what it would look like.
But
I
nah,
mean, that is
okay.
what it's gonna look like.
I guess I kind of see what you're saying. I don't think I'll say the merch game is weak. I was like, I don't think there's
You
anyone
ended
making
up
merch.
applying
So
it
I'm
to
like,
everything.
That's
That's
how-
not my intention. So
how else
man.
would you take that statement?
I was just talking about
That
that
sounds
one.
like you talking
the
about
bar's
the
been
whole
set
game
low
out
for
here.
merch.
Like everybody making merch out here. Y'all niggas weak.
Yeah,
That's what
because
it
we
sounds
have
like.
merch and it's one piece. So I'm only comparing it to one piece. You feel me?
Mm.
Okay.
Shout out One Piece.
This is hard.
No.
Got the fish scale shirt on.
Yeah.
That's hard. Come on.
Yeah.
So
Hey man, all I know is nigga, y'all better buy the shirts, bro.
No
Y'all better buy your
bullshit.
tickets to the chamber.
we
too. Stop
closing
playing.
shop, nigga.
Niggas
Nah,
been talking
yo,
about
the
road-
people,
Nah,
the
I don't
people
know,
want to
bro.
see the
Niggas-
Shrooms cast.
Niggas is fickle, bro. Niggas been talking about 1,000 subs for the whole year. Nigga, hurry up. Fuck
No
wrong with
bullshit.
wrap this shit up,
Where
bro.
we at now, nigga? We
Like,
got at least
golly.
940.
I know we put some attention on it. I hope.
940.
Nah,
Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, that's
Like
high hopes.
920.
Was that
930.
920? Was it?
It should be more than that.
I thought you said 9:22.
It's bad, bro. 9:24. Come on, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Step it up. Should have been 9:30 at least. Like, come on.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on.
Y'all
Like, stop
niggas
playing
is
with it.
lazy,
No
bro.
bullshit.
Bro, that shit was
because,
mad funny. Cause I was watching this shit back. I didn't know in the moment. Fucking this nigga Tomo.
Touch your knee.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
that
saw
shit
his
was
hand.
mad
But I didn't know
funny.
he actually touched my knee. Bro. I
That
was
shit
like,
had
yo,
me
this
crying,
nigga, bro.
nigga. That's why I was laughing so hard in the background. Cause he seen it and he was like, nah, I gotta feel the lid. I gotta feel the lid.
Niggas is funny,
Bro,
man.
to climb the building shit is still
Niggas is
hilarious
funny,
to
bro.
me.
Bro,
like,
if you can climb
if
a
you
tree,
can climb a tree,
a wall. What do you
you
say?
can climb a wall, you can climb a building. I'm not
That was a
wrong.
funny episode, man.
That was.
Very funny episode.
Nigga try to play on Mike. That was nuts.
We can look at it.
It's a good album.
We can look at it. I'm not I mean, no means to disrespect, but we can look at the numbers.
Nigga. He's dead. Like, yeah, like,
Hey, man,
why
let's-
you,
Let's get out of here. Let's enjoy our Fridays. What time is it?
nigga, what?
Oh, sorry.
Fridays.
We making good time.
This nigga
Oh,
is
sorry.
not with us
So,
today.
I'm gone.
This nigga is not
I'm
with us
here.
What is
today, bro.
happening?
This nigga is not with us
What is
right now, bro.
happening?
You already know how we rock, and we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us for another week of Bad for the Community.
Out here working there in a hurricane, which looks
It's not
normal
as
to
bad as
us.
they gassed it. Let's
Not
be
to
honest.
us, thankfully.
But
I think it's a little worse. In other
yeah,
regions.
make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all want to see the Shrooms cast? We gonna make it happen. We already got people offering like, yo, I could plug y'all in with the Shrooms.
I don't trust it.
Nah, niggas
what
got
I'm
good
saying.
shrooms, bro. No bullshit.
Try it on yourself first. Let me know. How
Try it
goes.
on yourself.
Bro, this nigga
first.
need to iron the fucking shirt, bro.
What?
Why you send me this to put on the website?
Oh, he sent you
Nigga,
that right
iron
now.
the fucking shirt, bro.
This nigga Tomo is
Yeah,
hilarious.
this nigga the funniest nigga alive. Iron the fucking shirt, Steven. Do something.
It's part of the look.
Hey man, have a great week. We appreciate y'all. We are out.